Who?
DJ Crazy Times.
So the first thing that will be heard is, who? DJ Crazy Times.
Perfect.
All right.
Perfect.
So we can expand on that in a minute, I guess. But hello, everybody. It's us. It's we. We're the guys. It's us. It's Nat19. Campaign 1. Vestige of Ophiuchus. The Cauldron. Session 152. Look at us go. It's an intimidating number. Fuck it. I can't wait to see that number reset whenever we go to Campaign 2. Heckin'. Hi!
Hello.
I'm corpsing. Fucking, because the DJ thing. It's us, we're back with our guest games. We still have Katie. Katie, say hi.
Hey.
Nice.
That's not what he asked for. Katie said say hi.
No, yeah, not nice.
Chat. What's up?
Hey, yo, viewers! Alright, chat, come on. Don't let us
Someone with a bag of chips. What? We're happy to be back with this. Last time, I'm actually gonna, I'm gonna have to do some fiddling with the reactives because I didn't look at them before stream, so just that in advance. Sorry about that, because one of them changed. Last time in our game, the party was low. They had just infiltrated and they had attacked and robbed a tomb that had been supplanted from its original location and placed within a storage facility that they found as they searched for the Proto-DGR's repair base. The party searched through it and found that it was mostly abandoned, and they located two main things. One, our wonderful guest player. We located a character that they had come with, one frame-built named Cordiander, who explained a great deal of detail about Vanderbilden's plan to Flux, but then also explained that they were there to put Flux in contact with Vanderbilden so that he could explain things properly himself. Apart from that, they found a map that marked their way that they could get to the proper DGR repair facility. And they planned to head that way to go do that, but on their way out, a retriever, a large mechanical spider, appeared, plane shifted into the middle of the entryway and fought them, striking the bluish powder, the white powder that they had been curious about earlier, detonating a large amount of it, leaving the group largely burned, mostly Miriam. The group then cast the magnificent mansion, knowing that they would need a rest before going to the main facility. And they headed out to rest, they headed in to rest to do that. And that is where we called game last time.
Hooray!
Hooray.
Woo! We did it. And there's no more blood.
No.
There's no
Not
blood in
in
the
there.
mansion.
Flux is
No
no
blood in the
longer blood.
mansion.
Yeah, there's no blood in the mansion.
Yeah.
There's no blood in Hono Mansion.
Yeah.
I hope that's not what you called it.
No.
We did it.
And I'm going to grab Miriam's reactive, and I'm going to just go ahead and just
Fiddle with me.
real quick. We're just going to go boom. It's there. And also, because we've been meaning to get it done, because they switched armors so soon after Miriam already got new art. Heckin' new Miriam art. Kaboom!
Aw.
Sorry, God.
Whoa!
That's all right.
Look at him go.
Oh,
It was not all right.
It was not. All
Look
right.
at him go.
Look at his pointy boots.
Oh, he's so pointy.
All the better for kicking with.
Oh, shit.
I guess so, yeah. That makes sense.
Known
Oh, it
kicker,
looks so good.
Miriam Lucius.
Yep. That's what he's known for. When monk levels.
Never. I have neither the dex nor the wisdom for that.
Never,
All right,
ever.
my guys. So when you guys last settled in, it was, I remember, it's going to be 1 a.m. by the time you finish your rest. However, the start of the rest begins at around, what would that be, like 5, I think? 6? 6.
Ooh, we got
6
some
p.m.
time to spend in there. Yeah.
So, you guys wanted to settle in and do some things while you were resting in the mansion, so, just right out the gate, I release you to do so. The time, as of the end of the rest, will be Saturday, the 27th of September. The year is 758. The era is the second one, even though technically it's the third one, but we start counting at 0. And the time will be 1 a.m. I release you. Do whatever you're gonna do with your mouth words describing your actions.
Well, we last left off with Vogan running to the kitchen and Clover right behind. So I think we're guzzling some water right now.
Guzzling water, preparing food. Well, it's already prepared, so
Having food
Yeah.
prepared for you.
yeah.
Yeah. Are we all having like a little like sit down around the table? Is Cordiander like checking it out?
Cordiander is indeed looking around the area. They would be resting after having tanked part of that explosion. They will be getting their strength back as well. They don't need sustenance or anything, so they're not really partaking in food or anything, but they are in fact looking around the Magnificent Mansion. They would not have seen this kind of magic previously, and on account of the fact that it is illegal in most parts of the continent that you guys are from, they are very interested in exactly how this works. So they are casually wandering around, picking things up, looking at them. I will note, though, just to dispel any image that there may be a scientific angle to this, they are not looking at things with the eye of a researcher. They're looking at things with the same discerning eye that
Then if I cast this downtown in Summergrass, a person would be like, holy fuck.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Cordiander, isn't it cool? They have a mansion.
It is. It is quite cool. It's very interesting. I suppose I should have expected that the people that are traveling with Flux would likely have magic that's beyond the normal allowed type. Mariam!
Yeah, what's up? Hi. Oh, sorry, I'm still dealing with explosion.
Are you wanted by any chance?
In maybe one country, I think.
Okay.
Huh.
This
Why?
could keep on like the down low. That would be great.
The higher ups that work in High Wave and the Rising Peak don't really particularly care for the Academy's rules all that much. Societally, we don't... Arcana and Arcanist activities are not particularly expanded upon in the Rising Peak. Magic is not at the forefront of our minds, nor do we agree with how it is policed by the Academy. So I don't particularly care, but I was wondering if where you're from, since you have clothes that remind me more of the northern Grathians, I was wondering if perhaps you,
this wouldn't fly up there. No, I'm not wanted there.
Are you talking about the Crystal Kingdom? Is that where you're wanted?
No. Oh, yes, I'm definitely wanted there.
For sure. So multiple countries you're wanted in then.
Oh my gosh.
I think I'm just wanted there.
Everybody wants a piece of this guy, huh?
I don't know. Is like, are the Crystal Kingdom and the Strike Lands synonymous with each other now?
That's a complicated question. Yes and no?
Well, I certainly wouldn't know.
Well, either way, I'm wanted there.
Oh.
What?
In the Strike Lands.
Mm-hmm.
I'm traveling with a gang of criminals?
You are a hobgoblin.
That's sick.
Yeah. I don't affiliate myself with them anymore, though.
Oh.
So.
I broke a queen's bed and stole some of her armor.
What? Well, that's rude.
Really
the bed was an
downplaying
accident, and the armor was a constelliquary.
How did you break it?
I was having sex with one of my friends.
Oh! Wow! Congrats!
It was nice, yeah. I think they might be a god. My friend Greg thinks they might be a god.
What?
Who might be a god?
He's probably wrong, but I'm gonna keep saying that because that means I had sex with a god, and that's awesome.
Who might be a god? What?
Fenris! Oh, you weren't there for that!
What the hell are you talking about?
Don't worry about the details so much. Greg will explain when we break him out of the academy.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, you're... well, if you weren't wanted by the Academy before, you're about to be very wanted by the Academy.
Golly.
Well, I take solace in the fact that you came here and helped Clover before you attempted suicide.
Yeah, really appreciate it. Yeah, these guys
question.
are the real deal. They've been keeping me
Who's
safe
Greg?
for sure.
He founded society as we know it.
What did you guys do while you were gone?
I cried so much.
Oh.
We died a little bit, then we didn't, and we killed a lot of people, like at least 1,000 people.
What?
Went insane a
Doesn't
few
even-
times.
Doesn't
It's
even
not-
raise an eyebrow.
We didn't
That's
do
like-
that. Like it happened because of us, so I do feel partially responsible. But it was raining blood swords.
The most
It's
that
just
ever
like, it's like,
happened
I guess
back
that is
home.
a lot for a normal person. Yeah.
The most we'd ever get is like, oh, there's like a circus in town, or oh man, there's some coffee coming in. Y'all are out here killing fucking gods. Jesus.
I didn't know a
No,
god.
he's not a god. He's like a big. They wanted him to be a god. He didn't really get there. If he did, we would have died.
Yeah,
We
like
would have died so hard.
like a nascent god.
I'm just processing this. Oh my gosh, this is what it's like to be an adventurer.
No.
I hope not.
No, it is not. It is
Seems
really.
rather more extreme than I believe most people experience this quickly.
Yeah, like
Most
I mentioned
people do
somewhere in Sermon Way, there's like the young upstart, like Billy Taggart, and he just goes through caves and tells goblins to stop breaking stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, most people
okay.
just deal with like goblins or kobolds.
I guess that makes sense, because I haven't heard about a lot of adventurers that just live in mansions and. Oh my gosh. This is
Are they
just a
still
lot
cold?
to take in.
It's still called kobolds. And
Yes, I don't
setting.
believe, I don't believe wizards owns kobolds.
okay, cool. I just want to make
You're
sure.
gonna make me do a really quick search here, though.
I've seen like anime call like.
Fun fact,
things
kobold
called
is a word
kobold.
that translates roughly to goblin.
Yeah, so I just looked it up. Yeah, no. If anyone's wondering the rationale behind a lot of the branding changes, here you go. Yeah, we could say kobold.
Okay, cool. Great. I thought about it as soon as I said, I'm like, shit. Hold on.
Gonna get us sued.
Yeah, right. Well, yeah, no. People just deal with normal adventurers. Just deal with kobolds.
Damn, are bandits the
Occasional
family?
undead.
It's just like, yeah, we deal with lots of kobolds. Pulls out like a piece, a little pamphlet from behind, opens it, flips some pages on it. Kobolds, yes.
Kobolds. Get it? There we go. Little
I
dragon.
imagine even ones that end up dealing with the family end up dealing with, a hitman or a couple thugs and not
Yeah.
Diane.
Not Diane or giant robots.
Huh.
Yeah, I don't think that happens often either.
Yeah.
Wow.
We live a weird life.
Y'all really do. Like, I'm not the crazy one for thinking this is. Wow.
No, you're definitely not.
We're anything but normal.
Yeah.
Quite atypical.
Yeah. Especially Miriam.
What do you mean? I'm like one of the most normal out of all of us.
Yeah, what's wrong with Miriam?
What the hell are you talking about?
Look at how normal
are-
I am.
He just looks like a little guy. He's just a silly little
Your
dude.
flesh melted off of your body not a few days ago.
That was before.
You were a tiefling. Or, sorry, Hadisland.
Pulls up this template.
Oh, my nose is bleeding.
Hadisland got that one.
You can't tell my nose is bleeding. I have a mask.
Kudos to us,
gout
though.
of
That
it.
is like the first slip up. Kudos to us.
Yeah.
So, would Clover know what a tiefling is?
Hadisland.
Hadisland. Yeah, sure.
Or
Or
Hadisland all over the
Vicebound.
place.
Hadisland is, I guess, kind of the douchier way of saying it.
Yeah, you Hadisland or Vicebound. They sorry to insist upon the change, but it's branding, and it's also they're no longer what tieflings are. When the setting guide comes out, that'll be explained more in detail. But yes, absolutely. Just because it's kind of a catch-all term for like people that are inflicted with an infernal curse that has made them more fiendish. So yes, absolutely, you would know what Hadisland are. You would probably have met some, considering the Rising Peak is pretty densely populated. There wouldn't be a ton of them, but you would have seen them around.
That's fascinating.
She steps up to you, Miriam, and she puts her hands kind of on your forehead where your horns would be and be like, where? But how?
The pit fiend that was inside me died.
Oh.
See? Normal people don't say that. Normal people don't have a pit fiend living inside them.
Huh.
Agreed. That is a very specific situation.
There might be a few. There might be a few normal people with pit fiends living inside them. They're probably dead, though.
Huh. This is a lot.
Yeah,
to
but
take
you're
in.
not dead. That's
Yeah.
not normal.
That's just because
Yeah.
they're great.
Given the foundation of what my society was built upon attempting to do and the extended goal that we have in returning the information from the age of the gods that is currently unknown in the current world to the modern age, I'm in no place to judge.
I think Flux is the most normal person.
Flux is
Yeah.
the navigator.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
I
Not
also
trying
have
to
a
think
dead
of
god
who
living
in our
inside
group.
me.
You what?
Maybe
Every
Lexi.
new piece of information, every time y'all open your mouths, I'm just on the floor.
Flux is the
Maybe Lexi.
Flux is the reconstructed engineer who's meant to operate and coordinate the systems of the Sword of Damocles in a war against the gods, so that all time may be compressed into a single blissful everlasting moment.
What?
You might be the weirdest one, Flux.
I might
Wow.
be the weirdest, actually, yeah.
I think it's Lexi. Lexi might be the most normal one.
Okay, so Miriam and
Unless
Vogan are
she's
wanted
also a god.
in
or something.
several places. Flux is gonna kill a god. Miriam already fucked and killed. Y'all killed another god. Sunder, what's your deal? What's going on with you?
He's a good boy.
Hey,
He is a good boy, but
I'm Sunder of the Veering Grove. I came because my elder told me that Vestius told them that he has to go to their temple.
Oh,
Yeah, Sunder's the most
okay.
normal one.
Because I assumed you were all just
Hi.
good boys, just dudes doing little dude things, and now I'm very impressed.
I'm
but
Sunder
very
and I'm here too.
flabbergasted. You
Yeah.
are. And you're really
And
great.
we're
and
glad.
very normal.
We're glad that
Wow.
you are here.
He puts two thumbs up.
Yeah.
He does the like kind of Aaron Hansen squishes his head a little bit back into his neck and does a stupid smile to the side. Fucking smiles.
Yeah.
Looks kind of
So-
weird because he's a dog face, so I'm just kind of scared.
Yeah.
So I
Logan, I
know
was-
we.
I was about to say, like, he's very down to earth, but it's like, no, what planet is this? Is it Retia? Or is
The,
that the
the planet
no.
is referred to as Somnus Domino.
He's very Somnus Domina. He's down to Somnus Domina.
Down to Domina.
Down to Domina.
Oh.
Well, I know
You
we have
could,
some time
you
to
could call it
kill.
Somnus and nobody would be upset with you.
Very down to Somnus.
Well, I know we have some time to kill before we can, I guess, start trudging up. Do y'all have any really cool stories?
I have so many stories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I have stories. I don't know if they're cool.
Oh.
I don't know if I'm a very good storyteller.
Oh.
Negative charisma boys.
Real.
Can't tell stories.
I would love to hear about all of your stories. But
I mean, I've always been kind of trying to figure out more about you.
yeah.
Yeah, you're very interesting to me.
Oh, what?
And
what
not
about
just
me is
because I find you
interesting?
very attractive.
Aw, thanks.
You're like, and please don't take this in the wrong way, you're kind of a dork, and I enjoy finding other dorks because everyone else I hang out with are like, I don't know, like way cooler than me, and and while I can definitely best them in verbal jousting sometimes, they're all, I mean, 1 second, and I just walk over to Vogan, and I'm just gonna place my arm up against his. His bicep is 2 of my arms.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's
That's-
just impressive. Like,
True.
and the same goes for all the people who aren't here. They're all
Sure.
extraordinary.
Their
I mean, I-
biceps are also 2 of your arms?
Some of them, I mean, Quintus's are.
Sunder.
Oh.
Sunder's got big arms.
Sunder's
Oh, so
everything
many
is
friends.
to me.
Mine is, I'm like 4. My bicep's like 4 of his.
Yeah.
arms.
Yeah.
It's like a tree trunk.
Well, Miriam, that
Wow.
is very flattering. I'm sure you meet a lot of really cool people, though. And I mean, you're like a wizard with a mansion. What do you see in me? Like, I'm just a dork.
I couldn't quite put my thumb on it, but you have a magnetism. You're very interesting, and you also don't answer questions in a way that a friend of mine also doesn't answer questions. And anytime people do that, it makes me want to ask them questions.
Oh. Well, I'd love to answer your questions. I talk a lot.
Please continue. I
No.
love when you talk.
Okay.
You also tried to blow up a door, and that's just
I
again,
did.
That was your go-to.
the fact that that's the first place you went. I feel like you would make friends with so many of my friends, and that makes me happy.
Well, I do like the idea of making more friends. And also, you're very lovely, too. I know that usually what are they called?
Vicebound?
Vicebound! I know they usually have, like, horns, and they're, like, green or purple or something. But you don't...
They're green Vicebound?
Probably, I don't know.
I met
Yes,
one
I've
made
never
of
seen-
like charcoal one time.
Whoa.
Ooh.
They're
Yeah,
I've
you're
been
a-
seeing a lot of those.
You're doing really, really good,
She like punches your arm.
champ.
So weak.
Hey, I got guns. They're just around my hips.
I'm made of squish and of... No, just squish, but it's good squish.
It is good squish, because it's on my friend Miriam.
Aw.
My brain went in two
Oh.
directions in that sentence, and I can't... I'm gonna have some wine. I'll be right back.
Ooh,
Okay.
wine. I've never had wine. Can I join you?
You've never had wine!
No!
What has your life been up until now? I have so many things I want to show you. Have you been
Well, I was
to a
born under
ball?
the first star. Just
You'll sit down.
Oh my god, she will totally sit to have wine with you.
Does Balkan not allow you to drink?
it just never really came up. Like, I was always just, like, either in the lab or out in the fields, really, and I don't know. It just never happened. But I mean, this weekend is kind of a lot of firsts for me, so why not, you know?
Hmm.
Probably not gonna have a chance later. Won't do anything too wild, though. But I'd like to try it.
Hey, I mean, let's not get ahead of ourselves. There's lots of wild, fun things you can do when we're out.
Oh,
and
yeah,
about.
we could play games.
Yes. I have several games in the living room over this way.
Oh.
There's also some books. There's a library adjacent if you like.
Oh my gosh, can I see it?
Yeah, you can go anywhere you want in here.
Oh my gosh. There's so much to do. I don't know where to start. But I think I'll maybe start with that wine.
You know, wave servants over and they'll bring bottles of wine.
So like, Miriam, are we like still around the group or did we like walk off?
We wouldn't be very far. He would literally, when he points to the living room, it's maybe 15 feet away.
Okay. Okay. Did they bring the wine?
Yeah, they'd be there in seconds. There's hundreds of servants.
Okay. Well, I will try this, but I also want to ask you something.
Oh, I mean, I'll answer anything you ask.
I will
Okay.
know. If you go to another room, I'm sitting down because I detect I won't be needed for a while. If you go to another room, Cordiander will generally follow into the same room that Clover is in.
That's fair.
Okay, keep that in mind.
Okay.
Don't get up to any shenanigans while Cordiander's
What?
around.
Chaperone's right there.
Oh,
Cordiander's
shit.
around. I came in here to read a book or whatever. I'm reading a book, back turned to you guys, but definitely there. Looming behind Clover, always in Miriam's vision.
So she takes a sip of the wine, and how would you describe the flavor?
the flavor of the wine that they would immediately have would be a heavily cherry noted, like full-bodied red. It would be a little intense at first before kind of softening on the palate. It's a dry wine.
Gotcha. She takes a sip and her face scrunches and she's like,
That's really good.
You don't have to.
Okay.
Most wines are kind of rough to start.
Wine is gross.
That was a lot.
I've seen you power bomb bottles of it. Also, hi.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm just over off in the kitchen. I just overheard. You said it was like 15 feet away.
She's heading the
"Oh,
whole
I
way.
thought he said like 50 feet." Okay, so
No,
we're not alone.
We're a stone's throw.
Yeah.
Okay, stone's
Just
throw.
over in the kitchen. It's like, wine's gross.
Okay, she sips it. She kind of puts it down. She looks at it like,
Right. I wanted to ask you something because I don't know when I'll get another chance to really ask. Oh gosh, I've never asked anything like this before because this is kind of new to me. You said something about being attracted to me, but
when you she gets kind of like a stoic like look on her face.
when you say that, do you mean like you like me, like Clover, like the ace shooter, the like greatest inventor in this side of the world, or do you, maybe that's not true, but still, or do you
like
mean
the
that I'm
confidence.
just like the, I don't know, most like attractive member of the sex in which you're attracted to within proximity to yourself? Like, what do you mean?
I mean, you're very beautiful. Is the first thing. Like, you're just. I hope I haven't offended you in any way. You're a very beautiful person. You also pull glasses off very well, which not many people can do.
Oh,
As for the greatest inventor thing, I mean, more and more, again, I like the confidence and personality. If you're asking if I've, like, fallen deeply smitten in love with you or anything, no, I haven't known you long enough.
okay.
But
Phew.
I am in many ways impassioned towards you.
Oh. I guess I've never really had anything like that before, so it was kind of confusing. And I think, oh my god, wait. When you made that sleep with comment, did you mean like we'd all share bedding for like efficiency of warmth, or did you, oh my god.
I was inviting you to.
Oh my god! What?
Yes.
Huh.
Coriander just
I-
in the corner.
I figured
Listening
based
to all
on
this.
your somewhat insightful reply
And
that
then
you
when you
just
said
simply weren't
you-
interested.
And then you, oh my gosh, sorry. This is a lot to process. I didn't even, wow. I'm very, very flattered. That's really nice. You have a lot more experience with that stuff than I do. This is probably really standard for you.
I've got a couple years of experience under my belt.
Yeah, I've never even had my first kiss. I don't even know what that would.
Would you like to?
Wow. We'll circle back to that. I'm really flattered.
There's the sound of a very tiny page tear. Not like a full page being ripped out, but there's the sound of like a moment of like an inch of paper just
Civil.
She is bright red and she looks you like in the eyes because she's kind of been like looking like down and she like looks you in the eyes and she's like,
I'm very flattered. But I feel like, I don't know, stuff like that, don't you usually save it for people that you really like, you know? Like,
That's
you
rare
really
for me.
like. Yeah?
I like a lot of people very much. But
Oh.
I've recently found I've never really had anyone like that.
You've never been in love before?
I was, but they weren't real.
Oh. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, but I've also never been in love, so I guess I don't really know what I'm missing. But that is you're very charming. You're
Thank
really
you.
cool.
I don't hear that ever, really.
You don't bring ladies to
From
your
you.
mansion and give them free wine and fish and they just, I don't know, whatever you do after that.
All of the ladies I bring here, one of them is, I think, dating my best friend.
Oh.
And that is going to get complicated.
Uh-huh.
But we'll figure that out when we get there. The other one is, I mean, I would absolutely, but we kind of, that's not going to happen. And then one of them we've hooked up, but they have a very, very lovely girlfriend who would punch me so hard, I think I would go back in time if I were to attempt to make another move on them. So that is a no-go.
Vogan. Vogan.
Yeah.
Are you in the kitchen?
Yeah. He's just listening in on all of this.
Miriam, would there be like a stovetop in your kitchen? Do you imagine?
Yeah, there is.
Vogan,
Yeah.
roll me a perception check.
Okay.
Perception is a +4, so that's a natural 20. 24.
Oh shit.
A smell catches your attention, Vogan, and you weren't really regarding this area before, but as they're talking, you're not sure what causes it to. You're not sure when it began or when you started smelling it, but you realize you become aware of
Burnt toast. I'm having a stroke.
of cooking
Oh, no.
meat, and as you slowly look over just by instinct to where it's coming from, you also hear a sizzling sound, and you turn and you see there is a pan, a very large pan, in which a very large fish is cooking now on the stove. And as you turn towards it, it jiggles as if someone had just let go of the pan, and it settles into place as this perfectly cooked fish remains on the stove, where it had not been a moment before.
I don't trust that.
Huh.
I go over and investigate it.
You go over, you find a very large slab of what you would assume to be salmon.
Okay. I take it. It's mine now.
Just open palm grabs the
Right out of the hot
Vogan.
stove. Yes.
Oh my god, no.
Just
me-
pick it up and just eat it. Like out of this. I didn't cut it up or anything. Pretty good. Does it taste like
It tastes
Here.
like really good fish. Like some
Alright,
of the
cool.
best cooked fish that you've ever had. Roll me another
Oh,
perception check.
Okay. Perception. That's a 21.
You briefly hear a sound behind you. Just not so much behind you, the corner of your eye, out of one of the entrances leading into one of the hallways in the mansion. You just hear a "Huh." And as you turn towards it, you see what a figure appear to vanish, who may not have been there to begin with.
Oh my god.
Miriam!
Oh?
Is this place secure?
Yeah, no one can come in or out without me letting them in.
Who did
Actually,
you
it's not
let
true.
in?
You can leave without my permission. You can't come in without my permission.
Oh.
Who did you let in?
You guys.
Anyone else?
No.
Is there
Okay.
someone else here?
Hey,
Are you sure it wasn't one of the servants?
Sounds
They
fishy
can
to me.
They can pass through walls if they're not carrying anything.
yeah, it had to be. It had to be one of them. Couldn't have been him.
Him? Is this place haunted? Is this a haunted mansion, Miriam?
I mean, the servants up. Bruce, as two extremely muscular blue spirits appear behind him. Could you get Vogan something to calm him down, and maybe some juice? He turns and looks at Clover. Maybe that might do better than the wine.
Yeah, can I still drink it in the wine glass, though?
Of course.
Hell yeah.
Let's get some various fruit juices
My
and
God.
some glasses, please.
This has been a very enlightening conversation. I really appreciate it, and I would love to get to know you better.
Yeah,
Miriam.
I mean, I always want to know people better, especially ones I enjoy. If you want to try anything while you're in the mansion, let me know. You can probably, I mean, not that too, I guess that's not what I meant.
I understand your jokes now.
You seem to have a curiosity for a lot of things you haven't been able to try, and I guarantee you they're likely a possibility here. So, while maybe not this version of the mansion, there's always, assuming we don't die tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, it might be my last night to really enjoy this place, because I'm really hoping I can find my dad and get him home. But I'll have a lot of stories to tell him, I bet. What are some things you'd suggest? Do you have any favorite things to do?
That I like doing? I mean, my proclivities are reading,
Debauchery.
dancing, debauchery, that is true. We've got a large pool and hot tub downstairs. Other than that, I'm kind of boring. I like my wine and my singing and my dancing.
I do like dancing. I'm not really good at singing, though. I was always off key. That's fascinating. I don't even know where I'd start.
Jingle,
Do
jingle.
y'all usually do stuff together while you're here? Or do y'all just do your own thing?
I leave people to their own devices mostly. This also kind of exists as a bit of a sanctuary, so the non-present members, more than these ones actually, that I think about it, can stop being as introverted as they might otherwise be.
Well,
Other than Quinn, he's never that.
Quinn, you keep mentioning other names. There's more friends, right? Where are they at?
Vesper Bay, by
Vathis.
my count, Vathis Bay, not Vesper. Vathis Bay.
I've heard you say a few names. You said Quinn, Avi, and Fenris. And which one of those did you sleep with?
Fenris.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah, it was very nice.
Wow. Okay.
She is way better than me at it.
Okay. That's
No, it's just,
cool.
I'll be honest.
Oh, okie dokie.
she is like 81? So I would almost be disappointed in her if she wasn't.
Damn. Well, I mean, I don't want to take up all your night.
Are you
But-
sure?
You're something.
I'm going to go have the servants help clean up all my blood. And I'm going to go to bed. But if you all need me, I will be in my room.
That's fair. I might go check out that pool. Maybe that bath. Honestly, having a bath would be nice.
Yeah, it's a rarity we get to have such a nice one. And it shouldn't be blood, which will be, good.
Yeah. Well, good talk, bud.
Good night, Clever.
Good night.
Bud.
She goes to check out the hot tub, and she might do some other stuff later. But what are y'all doing?
What's Flux doing?
Question.
I haven't heard from
I
Flux
think,
in a while. What's he doing?
yeah, I think when Miriam walked off, it's like, okay, they want some privacy. I think he wandered over to the model of the mountains and is just comparing it to the map they found, trying to figure out like if there might be like a best course of action, or it's like, okay, this area might be a little treacherous. We should avoid that. Trying to come up with a game plan to occupy his time and his thoughts.
Gotcha. The survival check that you made and your ability to read the map pretty much shows that the general pathway marked out on it seems to be the most efficient way between the 2 points.
For sure. I think, logically, he probably knows that. It's like, surely there's something else I could be doing so that I don't need to contemplate
totally.
anything. It's like, there's got to be something I'm missing here. This is for their safety.
If I check it 3 more times, maybe I'll find out I was secretly wrong the whole time.
Right? It's the only safe course of action.
As he slowly begins kneading some tinfoil into a hat.
So, like, I think If Vogan looked over, he'd just see him slowly pacing around this model, taking notes and muttering to himself.
I've seen Flux do that before. It's not a not a shock.
Yeah.
I think after Vogan finishes his meal, I think he'll head off to the library to I think he's gonna keep reading his the book that Mary Mist gave him. Books, I think. And that's him for the night.
Cool.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Okay.
After Clover gets her bath, she wants to go talk to Flux, actually.
Beat him up.
Yeah.
Kick his ass.
Yeah.
Get him.
She gets out of the bath. Does like the mansion make like clothes and stuff for you that are like different?
Yes.
You can, but they won't survive outside.
Yeah,
they won't
Marion would have
survive outside.
informed you on the first time you came in.
Okay,
There down there would have been either bathing suits and towels and other things that you'd be able to use.
Nice. Okay, cool. After she dries off, she comes upstairs in like these cute little pajamas. Got like this big like black and green plaid thing going and little sports bra. She's just hanging out, got little shorts on, and then these knee-high socks that have little nuts and bolts on them. Just cause
Aww.
she was like, I gotta take advantage. She wanders around until she sees Flux. And what's Flux doing?
You would just see him wandering around a model of the mountains, taking notes and muttering to himself.
Okay. She
Here or no?
Hey, Flux. Flux?
Oh,
Oh, you scared me. I scared you.
Oh no, sorry. I was a little in the weeds here. My
sorry.
apology. I did not mean to frighten you.
No, you're good.
Are you
Oh, you go
finding
ahead.
yourself comfortable? Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry. Sorry.
And we
Anyway.
fade out. This continues for several hours.
For 3 hours.
It does not.
3 hours.
We do not fade out.
We fade back in. Reality
back.
reaches
Yeah.
itself.
Uh-huh. She goes up to you and she's like,
I hadn't really gotten much of a chance to talk to you. I know when we first met, I probably came on really strong.
Oh, did you? I found you quite agreeable.
Oh, well, that's good. I find you quite agreeable too. Very good handshake. And I liked what you said about mine.
Thank you.
I had some questions for you. I think you had mentioned that you've done like some inventing and stuff before.
Oh, yes, that was a large part of what I've spent the last, close to a decade, I suppose, now doing. Yeah, well, what would you like to know?
That's amazing. I guess it's just back home I don't really have a lot of people I can talk to about that kind of stuff except for my dad. And I guess I just kind of wanted to talk about it. Maybe share notes? I don't know. I'd really like to see what kind of stuff you could come up with.
I think, like, you would see, like, his eyes, like, literally light up a little bit, like, oh, that sounds lovely.
Yeah?
Yes, are you working on anything, at the moment?
Well,
she pulls out a little, Can she have a little notebook, Logan?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. She pulls out a little notebook.
Paper's
and-
illegal.
no!
6th level spells and above, and paper.
And paper.
And she just shows you like a lot of sketches, and like there's doodles all in the margins of just like flowers and just like people just like being silly and like just peace sign, just lots of cute little stuff in the corner. But then in the center is just like gun schematics and just like ways to like improve like sharpshooter skills and just like, oh, what are like some cool things I could do with this, or like what kind of bomb could I build with that? Like if I, like she has like a picture of like her slingshot that she drew with like different ideas of things she can shoot from it. Just a lot of like that kind of stuff. Just like, and yeah, so is there like for my guns and stuff, and I've been trying to see if I can make like this kind of shot more effective, but also like I really love making little things I can just pull out on a moment's notice and just like shoot them and see the range I can get. Do you build stuff like that, or what do you build?
Yes, I built all sorts of things. The main, I think, my specialty, as it were, the last few years, has been what I call infusions, where they are essentially like prototype magical items that I can make much more quickly, but are also more temporary. All I need is a mundane object that has roughly the right shape, like a pair of boots, for example. And as long as, my schematics are working the way I intend them to, I can imprint them with those blueprints and create something like my jet boots here.
Wow, that's really cool.
Thank you.
As I was scrolling through, Izzy, this is kind of like an above game question. Do you still have the sketch of like the tinfoil hat in there?
Yeah, I think he would. He's not the kind of person who would erase his notes, so that's still in there.
Okay.
It's more of a cautionary tale than anything else. Like,
yeah,
this is a historical record.
Yeah, so back down to Clover.
Oh wow, that's really cool. What is this one? It looks like a hat. What does it do?
Oh, that is oh dear. That was from an interesting time in our travels, quite recently, actually. I believe Honokuni was briefly mentioned.
Okay, yeah.
It was a rather horrible demi-plane where it was dark and gray all the time, and it had a way of seeping into your mind and affecting your thoughts in insidious ways. And more than once, I came under the influence of these forces and found myself believing that this hat here could alleviate that. It does not, to be clear.
Okay, I was like, what is it made of? Foil?
Yeah, I believe it would require a very thin metal, which I don't even know how I would manufacture that. Like,
yeah. Maybe if you like heated it up but how would you get that? This might be worth looking into. Not for obviously the science stuff, but I don't know. Fun craft.
Yeah. Indeed, perhaps. Like, yes, I agree that the head itself is garbage, but the material, the material might have promise.
That's really cool. It's okay.
Perhaps you could use it to store food.
That's a good point. But I guess y'all don't really need that since you have this mansion.
Oh, sure. We would not require it, but it is important to realize that we are in a very specific situation.
Yeah.
We do not want for very much, but others are not so fortunate.
That is
Something
true.
like this could be quite a boon for the common man.
Man, getting to talk to you and see your inventions is really, really cool, Flux. I know you're from High Wave, but after hearing what Cordiander said and a little bit of what you said, you probably weren't around my neck of the woods. But I like to think if you were, we could have been really good friends back home and built stuff.
Indeed. I like to think so too. I like looking at your designs. They have a certain artistic flair that I've been unable to figure out for myself. Like, I'm fascinated by the way other people are able to create art. It is so illogical yet beautiful. It's chaos, but also so ordered. And I don't fully comprehend it, but I know that I love it.
Well, I have a little secret for you. You want to know how I do it?
How do you do it?
I just take a look at whatever it is I'm making, and I just put some flowers on it.
Fascinating.
Yeah, you
writing
should
that
try
down.
that.
Add flowers.
Yeah, here, let me show you. This is how you draw a chrysanthemum, which is actually my last name. It's my favorite flower.
Oh,
She like
that is
draws it.
quite a beautiful flower.
Thanks. You can draw a sunflower, you could draw a hydrangea. There's so many types of flowers. Give it a try.
He like jots something down and then like pulls like a small object out of his bag, tinkers with it like a little bit, and then it's like, how about this? Is this aesthetically pleasing? And he deploys his his force ballista turret, which normally just looks like a mechanical spider that is now covered in metal flowers.
Oh my gosh, it's perfect.
It just has like a bouquet instead of a gun now.
I absolutely love it. I mean, I was talking more of like, in the sketches, like in the margins, I just draw flowers, but I'm gonna write that down. I need to put flowers on my guns.
One of the flowers opens up and there's a gun inside the flower.
Yeah. Secret
gun. Oh my god, that's amazing. Yes, you are a great student.
You are a great
feel like-
teacher.
Thank you. I feel like we could learn a lot from each other, but I know that we have a lot left on this journey, and you've got some really heavy stuff coming soon, huh?
Yeah. I've been trying to avoid thinking about it.
Yeah.
It's been a lot. I've been very comfortable with letting others tell me what I should do for a long time.
Yeah.
And the idea that others might be coming to me looking for those answers is a lot of pressure. And I don't want to let anyone down.
Yeah. I, in a small way, kind of know how you feel. My dad always said that there comes a time when you learn to step up. You don't know when it'll be, you don't know what will cause it, but one day you just wake up and things are different, and there's more responsibility, and the things you thought were true are a little more gray now, and it's hard to face that. I'm definitely guilty of not really looking directly at stuff sometimes, because it's easier to not. But when I look at you and Miriam and Vogan and Sunder and see this bond that you guys have, I've never had something like that, where it just feels like you can get through anything together. It's really inspiring, and I think it's really cool that maybe it's your time to step up, and people wanting stuff from you could be a good thing, because that means that they really trust you.
It's a beautiful way to think about it.
Yeah.
I just hope that in the end, I hope that I am worthy of that trust.
I don't know if it's so much about whether we deserve it or whether we're worth it or any of that junk. I think maybe it's just about when the moment comes, whatever you do is going to define who you are. And I think that based on everything that I've seen of you guys, you all have your best interests at heart. And if you hold on to that, I think you'll make the right choice.
Thank you, Clover.
Sure thing, Flux. I'm really glad that we're friends.
I'm glad too. It's been a long time since I've been able to really get down and talk shop with anybody.
Yeah, tell me about it.
starting to realize I was a little bit homesick.
You're a little rusty.
I'm not, though, am I? I should.
Oh no,
see
you're
the-
not. I was telling a joke.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see. In the figurative sense, I was rusty, and that I had not done a thing in quite some time,
Yes, and
rather
I
than
hear
literally oxidizing.
no, your metal configuration is excellent. Your armor is very good. It was definitely in jest.
Okay, it was very funny. Now that it has been explained.
Now that it has been explained, I know jokes are funnier when you do that. Miriam explained
are?
some jokes earlier, and I was like
Oh,
laughing
no.
my butt off.
Oh, that's the secret, Flux thinks to himself. I just need to explain the humor behind my jokes, and then people will laugh.
Oh no.
That is exactly what Flux is writing down.
No!
Yes.
Jokes are
my
only
mark.
funny when you explain them.
Oh wow. She goes to give you a hug. Do you let her?
Oh, of course. He would hug back and try to apply the correct amount of pressure to be comforting, but not deadly.
Flux
Popping my back
suplexes
there.
Clover, as is tradition.
As
As
is
is tradition.
She loves getting suplexed.
Oh,
Oh shit.
I hope
I
that
gotta
we
cut
can.
that off right the fuck now. No making noises in a circle. I'll kill all of you.
Oh, I hope that we can grow to be even better friends over time.
I agree. We should write each other sometime.
Indeed. Flux will write down the address of Shurker's workshop back in High Wave, and also the mansion, or the. God, it's been so long since we've been back in Summergrass. Was it a mansion, or was it just like
Estate?
kind of
Yeah.
a?
You guys
Yeah,
have an
yeah,
estate
it's
in
like
the
an
Platinum
estate.
District. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I'll give that address to Tara at the page and give it to you.
Thanks. She writes down the address of her home as well for you in your notebook, and she puts little flowers all around it, little chrysanthemums.
No, you would accept it gladly.
Yeah, I'd definitely love to hear if you ever have any cool inventions.
Yeah, perhaps we could create some sort of easy communication system to share notes.
Yes.
That could be our first project.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. She starts charting, like.
Adorable nerds.
I love them.
What's his name? Taiju? Taiju. This is fucking Taiju from Dr. Stone in the corner, just cell phones!
Yeah.
Amazing.
Oh, love Dr. Stone.
So good.
She would probably sit with Flux for a little while longer, and they would probably just like have some small talk, have some sweet stuff before she would head back towards her room. She has one small thing she'd like to do before she went to bed, but if anybody else,
Now,
Logan,
what's
you're
up?
settling into sleep, right?
Sure.
That's what you're doing, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Roll me perception check.
Swear to God.
You're bad.
Get the fuck out of here.
Another 20! Oh, you're doing so good!
Yeah. Oh my God.
amazing.
You settle into your bed, and as you begin to relax, you take your mask off, you set it off to the side, and then while you're kind of drifting off, there's a brief moment where you, again, smell something out of place in the room. You're like... You smell like the ocean. You roll over, and you
Curse
see
me.
on a table that is beside your bed, there is what appears to be something wrapped in dried seaweed, as if it was like a takeout item, sitting
God.
on a small piece of cloth that was not there before, resting just comfortably on top of it. Just a square, a perfect square, wrapped in dried, treated seaweed.
You know what I'm gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
I'm
Yeah.
gonna take this fish, presumably.
I didn't
It's
say it was
fish.
fish, but go on.
And that's why I said presumably.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to take this presumable fish. I'm going to walk outside of the mansion and see if it disappears.
Oh my god.
It does not.
Frantically looking around, like, wait, what? How?
As you look around
What?
into the surrounding wilderness, into the trees of the lightly forested mountains, at the middle of the night, you hear just this echoey seem to come from everywhere, distant, but somehow right in your ear, just...
Ah! Why do you haunt me, fish? I run back inside. I lock the door. I go to try and unlock the door. There's no lock.
The idea of the mansion having like a deadbolt.
Yeah.
Like, would be the
Amazing.
point.
Right. I run back to my room.
Nothing can get in here, right? Yeah, no, nothing can get in except for things we want. So why is there a lock on some of the doors? You know, just in case. Why? What's in there?
Why? What's up?
What's in there?
What's in there?
I will
Don't
store
worry,
the
it's
fish.
Yeah, you
contained.
will.
I will take the fish and put it in my bag. It's like, I'm not gonna turn down free food. Presumably, it's like dried.
Miriam.
Like,
No.
You notice it much more casually, but same thing. There's a like half-foot by half-foot square of fish wrapped in dried seaweed that just apparates in your room when you're not looking.
Oh, fuck yeah. Can't eat it.
You eat it? Ooh, bedtime fish. Nice.
yeah.
While
To help you sleep.
while Miriam's eating that, before she goes to bed, she wants to pop by and knock on his door. She has something she wants to say.
She hates
Oh, yeah.
Vogan.
It opened.
She hates that motherfucker.
You open the door to
It's
find Miriam
Vogue.
eating fish.
Hey, Miriam, I was. Oh. You just. Oh, am I interrupting?
No, someone brought me surprise fish. One of the servants, probably.
Nice. Well.
It's not! It's not!
What?
This is where you hear from outside the mansion. Just the scream of, why do you haunt me, fish?
Vogan's having a night. I think all that walking earlier really got him exhausted. He's seeing things.
Oh my god. She walks. Where are you sitting, or where are you? Are you like
So
in
this
bed?
room
Or?
is pretty large. No, he wouldn't be eating it in bed. There's a quite wide couch and 2 chairs flanking a fire. Miriam would be on the couch.
Gotcha. She walks in and she's just taking in the room like, wow, this place is immaculate. I'm not surprised though. That's been basically all of this. I'm about to head to bed, but before I did, I wanted to apologize for something. It was probably really insensitive of me to say that the other day when I didn't understand what you were saying, that it was probably really cold of me to say you were lonely, and I'm sorry.
I wouldn't fault someone for being accidentally correct.
Yeah. How can you be lonely when you have so many friends like this?
I don't know.
Gotcha. I also wanted to apologize for almost getting you killed the other day. This is really
That's
new to
part
me.
and parcel.
Yeah. That happens to y'all a lot, I hear.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. But I still would like to get to know you better, but I know that we we need to probably get to bed and get ready for the mission tomorrow. But I wanted to give you this. She pulls out a little piece of paper that has her address on it, and she says, I gave it to Flux too, and if you ever want to write me sometime if you're feeling lonely, I'd like to hear from you and hear your stories.
That's perfect. I mean, I can also I've met you, so I can speak messages into your head.
Really?
Anywhere. Yeah, even from other planes, although sometimes it doesn't work.
Oh. Well, that works too, I guess, but she sets it on the desk. It's there if you want it.
Thank you.
Sure. You have a good night, Miriam.
Yeah, you too, Clover.
Good night. She closes the door behind her. And she goes to bed.
Is anybody else doing anything on this night?
I don't know. Is anybody doing anything else?
Clover will do 7 more things.
Looking around. Looking around for fish. Is somebody doing anything else?
Vogan's a strange little fish boy crawling around in the walls looking for fish.
Been looking for fish.
He just opens his eyes at one point in the night and just like arms spread out supporting him from the ceiling of like his little shack inside their illusory outdoor room, just looking down at him.
God
Vogan,
damn.
your sleep paralysis demon is Fosh.
Vogan, roll me a charisma check.
Oh, I'm so good at these. -3, let's go. Wow, I'm rolling
Oh my
really well
God.
today. Got a 15.
Nice.
When you finally feel like the haunt of fish is has passed, that it is no longer assailing you, you do find yourself drifting back off to sleep. As you do, when you find yourself asleep, you feel yourself stirring awake by what feels like a gentle rocking. As if your bed has no longer in a solid plane. You find yourself waking to this ephemeral expanse. You find that you are laying down in what appears to be a fairly large rowboat.
Huh?
The waves of an ocean that it is sitting upon, infinite and massive into the distance, appears to be gently
Con save.
stirring you. You con save?
Because I'm on a boat and I've established that I get seasick.
It's true.
Oh no!
I'm fine. Oh. Look around. Like, what? Where am I? How did I get here?
As you look around frantically, you look off to the right. You see there is just an infinite emerald sea that you cannot see land on the other side of. The sky has this beautiful, like, aurora borealis-like effect. These wonderful dancing lights moving through the sky that you can now see as this black void that every time you look around you see more and more stars. Then you look off in the other direction, see more of the same, and then finally when your vision rests on the front of the boat, you see the back of a humanoid. Each of their hands upon 2 oars that were not there before, as you hear the gentle lapping of them beginning to push the oars as the boat continues to move, as you see a kind of slovenly, slumped forward merfolk with a face that resembles something of an eel with popped out eyes in front of you, slowly pushing you forward. And as you look past them, you see in the distance there are mists that seem to be disturbing the otherwise crystal clear area that you are having this dream within. And they seem to be pushing you, pushing the boat into the mists that are ahead.
What are you doing? Where are you taking me? Who are you?
A fish.
What?
The seas are tumultuous. The land and the sea reside in a state of constant balance.
Okay.
One gives to the other, and the other.
You look down and you see another wrapped seaweed fish pack just resting in front of you.
the sea returns the favor. But the balance is off.
You see them turn and look towards you as mists begin to cover the area as the boat goes deep enough into it that the beautiful sky above becomes obscured.
You're heading into choppy waters.
You're taking me into choppy waters.
Now you're heading into choppy waters.
What?
You know not where you go.
Looking out at the expanse of ocean. It's like, you're right. I've got no idea where I'm going.
The path ahead is very dangerous, Vogan. Very dangerous.
Yeah. You said he set down a fish? Or like
there's
there's a fish,
another like wrapped seaweed fish treat is in front of you as you had found in your room.
What do you suggest then?
Always look to the balance. What is taken must be given back. Waters may become choppy, but they give life. The death of a whale may result in a flourishing system where its body falls. A whale is about to die, its body about to float down, its corpse about to nourish the culture of the world of man. And you will be there, Vogan.
Okay. Sure. Yeah. Logan, do you want me to become a warlock again, or this is what's happening?
When you return back to Pesadromos, things will have become harder. You must be prepared. The Nephilim have begun to fight among themselves.
Okay.
They do not seek balance in all things. They resist that what is taken must be given back. They fight. They are fools. But you know what it's like to have something taken from you, don't you, Vogan?
Yeah.
Every one of these frame builders had something taken from it. Help them get it back.
I will. Bosh.
Keep up your strength.
There is a as on the boat that you're on, just an inordinate amount of these seaweed-wrapped fish squares just falls from the sky, piling on top of your lap in front of you, causing the boat to buckle.
Keep up your strength. Fish is nutritious.
He's saying give up my strength?
Keep up your strength.
Oh, keep up. Okay.
Yeah, keep up your strength.
Okay. I will.
Life is an ocean. You may take from it, so long as you give back.
What does it want?
Like justice.
Justice? Okay. I can handle that.
The frame built of the ocean.
Oh. Okay. I thought like
The Nephilim
I had
of the
to, like-
ocean.
ah.
You are the ocean.
Okay.
Take fish. Get back justice.
Yeah, you got it. Cool.
There is a very large rumbling beneath you as what appears to be a giant salmon, the size of an ancient dragon, appears in front of you, Fosh still looking towards you as the salmon's open mouth takes over and envelops the boat, shrouding you in darkness as you fall from this dream into, I don't know, whatever Vogan normally dreams about. What does Vogan dream about?
He dreams about... What does he dream about? Probably just really weird, vivid dreams. Like things that just
Party
don't
with
make
bears.
sense. Yeah, it's like, where the hell am I? Strapped to a chair, being fed by bears.
That's where you are now.
Ah! Take me back! I wake up.
You all wake up the next morning, mostly to the sound of Vogan erupting into just a yell as he wakes up.
Good morning to you too, Vogan.
Ah!
Ah!
Good. Good morning. Good morning.
Can't.
Can't hear you anymore. You're not yelling.
Vogan can't tell if that was like a prophetic dream or like a fucking trip because of the fish.
Yeah.
God.
Balance. Balance must be restored.
Fish.
Justice!
Vogan, you are yelling quite a lot. Are you okay?
Everyone eat up! We have to keep up our strength.
Oh. Okay.
I don't eat though.
That
Do I
means
need-
you flux! Come on! Eat up!
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Ah,
Gobbles
Shoveling
down food.
pancakes.
Yeah.
Shoveling pancakes into her mouth, sobbing. Okay.
I leave a gold piece on the counter. I have to give back where I can.
I lean into Clover. Maybe I should finish that hat after all.
Yeah, I think that'd be a good idea. I'll hold him down.
good luck,
Good,
bitch.
good.
Oh shit, he heard me.
Can't wait for Vogan to become Fish Warlock.
Yep. The jellyfish warlock.
Please.
Doesn't have the charisma, he can't do it.
All sword wakes up, all sword saint levels are just fucking Pact of the Deep One levels.
Fuck. It's like, damn it, I fell into another warlock class. Character.
Damn it.
All right. Now that we've had our fill, Lux.
Yes, of course. Mashing food into his mouth like a nutcracker.
We should get moving.
Yeah,
I'll
I
go
mean,
in.
I'm ready.
Good. Where's Miriam? Is he here?
I
Good.
Good
Eat up.
morning.
pick up a piece of toast in my mouth.
Eat it. Eat it now.
Should you put like some jelly on it? It's just bread.
Mildly chew on it.
On.
Just tapping the tapping the table. It's like, come on!
We have to move.
Oh,
Vogan, did something happen? You seem
Yeah, what's
out
up?
of sorts.
Nothing.
Nothing.
happened. It's fine.
I heard you yelling last night too before I went to bed. Are you
Yeah,
sure?
that's a frequent thing.
Oh, that does make sense.
Same dream.
No,
every
that is a
night.
lie.
Oh,
Oh, maybe I'm just screaming in my dreams then.
It's always the bears.
It's always the bears.
Their cold, dead, acid-burned eyes staring at me.
Ever since I punched that bear to death, I've been having that dream.
Oh dear.
Going? What? I'm not gonna worry
Oh no!
Miriam! What are you doing?
Miriam, are you okay?
I'm okay.
Okay.
Here, gain your strength.
Want some
Can't figure.
juice?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, get him juice. How does this work? Guy, blue, genie guy juice? Is that how you summon them?
Look behind you.
Oh! Wow. They were quick. Here you go.
Sets the juice in front of you.
Thank you.
You're
I
welcome.
just power bomb the juice.
Scruffs your hair.
Ugh. Mornings, am I right?
Mm-hmm. I mean,
Sure.
isn't it like 1 in the morning
It's
right
1
now?
a.m. Yeah.
Yeah.
Technically morning, yeah.
I hate
Indeed.
waking up at not even bedtime.
Mm-hmm.
If it's
We should get moving, though.
If it's technically morning at 1 a.m., when is technically the middle of the night?
Right?
Midnight.
Because is the night 6 to 12 then? Is 9 the middle of the night?
In the middle of the
Yeah.
And if so, what does
Or is-
midnight mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or is morning like sunrise?
Because we definitely saying 1 a.m. like 1 in the morning is definitely an accurate thing to say. I feel much like how the clock starts at 12 and ends at fucking 11. Are the way we describe time is weird.
Indeed, it's a bit of a hodgepodge.
It's because it's not so much the middle of the night at midnight; it's the middle of the sleep.
in the
So-
middle of the
Yeah.
sleep.
According
I
to a
think
quick
it's also
Google
before they
search,
needed to differentiate.
the day exists from sunrise to sunset, and the night exists from sunset to sunrise. And 12 a.m. is usually like
Okay, so
the middle point.
Day and night then are not to be put in the same classification as like morning, afternoon, evening.
Yeah, those
yeah.
actually have like direct time correlations.
Gotcha. Got 2 different categories of terms that describe the day. Gotcha.
Damn. We just have fucked our sleep schedules entirely.
Oh yeah, totally. That's
Totally.
okay. Cool. So you guys, it is 1
I missed it.
a.m. Are you heading out of the mansion? You all prepare yourselves. You do your stuff. You get ready. Are you all heading out of the mansion?
I believe so.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
You all head out onto the mountain on this night at 1
check my
a.m.
bag.
Cool, let's do it.
I think
Check
you
my
know-
bag. Is the fish still there?
The fish is still there. The fish from before is still there. As you
Looking
head
over
out,
there.
you once again note that Calgante, the remaining moon that is not in new moon, is still in morning crescent, is still a sliver of it, but it is even less than before.
We're almost there.
Oh,
This is the last night it'll be visible in the sky. It is the following night. The night of the 27th will be the last one.
Yeah, so we have tomorrow night to sleep, and then it's
And then the one after. Yeah. You guys have roughly 2 days, roughly 48 hours until it is when it is. It's more specific than that, but you know what I'm saying. It's wee in the morning on the 27th.
dawn of
you have
the
until the
second
night of
day.
the 28th. Yes. All
It's
right.
okay, Flux. We'll save them.
yeah.
We'll save them all.
Including my dad.
I appreciate
yeah.
your words, but your tone scares me.
He's
Why?
very
Why does it
passionate.
scare you?
Ah!
It's no reason. It's nothing. I'm probably
Why are so
reading
many
too much
people
into
afraid of love?
Yeah,
Love!
probably. We will bring justice.
Yeah.
it. Uh-huh.
Huh?
She whispers to Flux.
How's the hat coming?
It's gonna need a few prototypes, I think.
Okay.
We continue on. We follow the path.
Has all
that
the same,
is laid out by the thing.
Has all the same vibes of in Megamind when he's disguised as Space Father and trying to make him into a better superhero.
Oh, yeah.
This is the same vibe.
You have to become a hero.
Yeah.
It is your destiny.
All right. Okay. So, my guys, I would like the DC for this will be pretty low, but
Don't do this.
I need a leading survival check.
Don't make us do it.
Who's gonna
Oh,
lead?
It's me. Of course, it's me. I'm sorry,
Yeah, yeah.
everyone.
Here's what
I'm
I need.
sorry. Don't fuck me on this.
I need. So again, I'm gonna hit you with this. Everybody but Vogan, roll it. Here you go. Flux, please roll this with advantage.
All right. Let's see if it helps.
Oh, good job, Sunder.
It's your baby. He's that Nat19. It's a 4.
Flux. Flux, you have the map. Flux, you have the map.
I don't know what to tell you. The dice have decided I can't read the map. Maybe
He doesn't have
I
dark
don't know,
vision
the
anymore,
DC
so he's like squinting at the map. He's like, "Oh shit, it's been upside down."
Oh, that's my bad. That's my bad, everybody.
Do you not care about your own people? What?
Negative 1. Negative 3.
At least Sunder passed.
And then
My good boy.
I might have passed. You don't know.
It says
Maybe
DC
we
14, bitch. Fuck you.
Oh, I see that.
Alright, so, yes, so 3 of you failed enough. So, Vogan, roll this with a negative 2. Oh, wow, that...
It's a 14. I just barely succeeded.
You did! It really skirted that one, though.
I
like,
sure did.
Oh my god.
It's like...
Oh my.
You're like, let's go! Rolls a 1, suddenly cut to me getting all the other players back, and just like, alright, so Vogan and the group shows up in Bethis Bay.
Wow.
Alright, since you did that, roll me 1d4, please.
Okay.
Nice.
Come on. It's a 3.
Well, it's only a 3 is more the way to look at it. As you guys travel up the mountain. It does take you about 3 hours of travel as you have to go down and around slopes, and these are still 2 very dangerous peaks that you have to navigate. You, around 4 a.m., with the twilight hours beginning, with the sky beginning to light up with a very faint shade of blue, but not the sun yet, just on the horizon, a faint light coming over. You manage to make it to what you presume to be the facility. You see that relatively well hidden among the forested areas and the rocks of the cliff faces. You see that there is a reinforced metal archway in the side of one of the areas that looks like the opening to a mine, but much better prepared and reinforced. It's about 20 feet wide, about 15-ish feet tall, and it, a lot like the one you were just at, just seems to enter into the mountain in front of you. It looks like there were gates that could close, these large metal, almost blast doors that could close, but they are currently open, and as you approach, I would like, since Vogan's leading, I would like a perception check.
Just for me?
Yes.
That'd be, that's an 11.
God.
Okay, so you notice there are a couple of dead bodies wearing the clothes of family agents out front of this place.
Oh shit.
What look to have been gunners, dressed in the way that like a lot of the gunners are, with like the hoods and the face paint to keep light out of their eyes and whatnot. You notice that they seem to be there, and they are not in a good way. Their bodies appear to be somewhat mangled. With one of them, a limb has been severed, and looking around, you see it cast like 30 feet away. Claw marks and withered sections of their body, as if they'd been exposed to intense amounts of necrotic energy, appear to be present. Something killed these people, and it did so in a kind of gruesome but surgical manner.
Can I try and discern like what kind of creature did this?
Yeah.
If it was a creature at all.
Roll me medicine.
Medicine.
Yeah,
Something.
I know. It's or roll me nature. Let's say roll me nature.
Ooh, nice. That's a natural 1 with a 6.
Could have been a fish.
Could have been a fish.
Danger.
Fosh has been here.
Danger.
Fosh has been here. Only he has the power to do something like this.
Who?
Nothing. Don't worry
Oh.
about it.
Fishmonger?
Yeah, sure.
Why would he be here?
Oh, right.
Why
I
would
should
he be
defend.
here indeed?
Yeah. He's back in the village, right?
Indeed.
Yeah.
Would think that, wouldn't you?
Did you say something?
Nothing.
Okay.
Anyway, I have no idea what killed these people.
She whispers to Flux, we're gonna need 2 hats.
On it. Looking at the bodies, what like direction are they facing? Like, does it look like they were attacked by something that came out of the door, or that they were attacked by something that was that came at them like as they were defending the door?
Roll me investigation.
Sure.
It's an ancient history.
I was. Oh my God! look at you.
Whoa!
So you discern. So they're not exactly facing any particular way, but you do notice the bodies are found a little bit away from the doors, and most of the blood and whatnot is away from the entrance by about 10 feet or so, like 15 feet. You look around, you see that a couple of like the chunks of the bodies that have been cut off and thrown about, they appear to be thrown about like to the sides. You get the impression from the general direction of whatever combat this was, that something tried to enter and went through them on the way in.
Whatever did this, it came from the outside and killed them to get through.
I only roll well when Fosh was involved.
I noticed.
It's okay. You did the survival check. You passed that. You got to see her in the 3 hours.
No thanks to any of you.
Nope.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh. I wasn't talking to him. I was talking to the players.
We should definitely be on our guard.
Yeah.
Whatever did this, we are likely to run into it.
So, like,
Yeah.
we're right at, like, an entrance of some sort? Or, like, where are we at?
Yes, you are at a cave-like 20 by 15 foot entrance into the mountain. It's a metal tunnel that goes inside.
Gotcha. Yeah, we should probably be stealthy. She's gonna, cast Pass Without a Trace on everybody.
Cool. Hell yeah.
Good call.
I don't have, like, the map with all the people on it.
Just target them on the
Just
combat
target
tracker.
them. Yeah.
Oh, let's see. Combat tracker. Watch out. Let's see. 2nd level spell. Babadoo. Ah! Beans. Hold on.
I think we just drag that effect onto ourselves, right?
If you do, it won't be connected back to them
Yeah.
for
If
concentration
you control
purposes.
click each
Oh,
of
okay.
us on the combat tracker, you can target us all
Yeah,
at once, and then you just press the button.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Target people using the... Yeah, there you go. Look at you go.
Got it.
And that's everybody, I think. Yeah, there you
It's
go.
like-
Oh,
Sick.
Coriander. Need to.
Right.
Ah. Oh, yeah, he's coming with us.
She.
Chi.
Oh,
over there.
sorry,
She, they.
she. They. She, they. They, she.
Shay.
Shay.
They.
All right, everybody,
Shay.
you got it twice now. I'm just gonna remove the copies.
Coriander, do you want to, like, stay back? Seems like we're getting into something
dangerous.
If there's this kind of danger inside and Vulcans involved, then I absolutely want to go with you. I
Yeah,
apologize for my
Cordiander's
lack
main
of... Go ahead, you do it.
Oh yeah, Cordiander's main job back home was keeping Dad safe, so this is pretty par for the course.
I am a security officer of the Rising Peak. I can fight.
Okay.
Yeah.
They raise one of their arms, which again are much more highly metallic than like most frame built you've seen, and you see that it shifts, and their fingers seem to separate and peel back, and the head of a rifle emerges from their arm. I am armed and prepared.
Armed.
Oh, like arm!
Oh yes.
Ah,
That's pretty
because it
good.
is also a firearm.
Yeah, Flux, and you explaining it made it really funny.
Excellent. I am doing it.
Who told you that was funny?
Yeah, they're just like, yes, I suppose if it is in that way funny.
Clover's just giggling next to Flux.
Flux, you never explain a joke.
But
Well,
it
now
was
I am
funny.
confused.
I thought it was funny.
It ruins the funny.
You can
But-
ruin funny?
You can.
But we're having
Trust me, I'm a
fun.
bit of a connoisseur when it comes to the comedic arts.
You're a comedian, Vogan, and we could. Oh my god.
No, I'm not funny. I just laugh a lot.
Oh, I get that.
That's
I
right.
laugh
I appreciate a
lot,
good
too.
joke.
Just knows what's funny.
I just know what's funny. I don't. I'm not a joke teller. I'm a joke laugher.
Oh,
Oh.
I should put
Trust
that on
me.
my resume too.
I know what I'm talking about.
Okay, I guess.
I am getting a lot of mixed messages here.
Me too. I'm really new to a lot of this.
Mhm.
Okay.
I would like to say Vulcan.
Yeah, let's sneak into
Oh,
this building and
yes.
say
Yeah.
bad.
Okay.
We'll talk about this later.
As you guys proceed inward, that's a good time, I think, for us to quickly take a little break before we get to the inside of this place. Everybody go get your drinks and do your stuff and eat your fish.
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 Fish or eat.
Fish.
Vestige, now sponsored by Red Lobster.
You wish.
I wish. That would be my dream sponsor. I'd be like,
You
pay
fish.
us in lobster.
Oh.
BRB.
Logan's losing his mind. It's great.
Logan is?
Vogan, I think.
Logan.
Okay. I heard
Logan.
Logan. I'm like, I guess that's maybe, yeah. But no,
Might
yeah,
also
Logan
be
is
true.
definitely
I don't know.
losing his fucking mind.
Yeah.
I
Was
never
he cursed?
I never do anything just for a joke. I don't believe in comedy.
Oh. That's awkward.
Everything has
That's-
purpose.
It's babies. Especially fish.
The thing is, I believe you, and that scares me.
Oh no. Fuck.
What?
I was looking at the Twitch and an ad popped up, and it was one for Taco Bell. I'm like, oh, that sounds so good.
Oh, don't do it.
I want a quesadilla.
Oh no!
Fuck.
Quesarito.
Get a birthday quesadilla.
I'll be right back.
Maybe.
Gotta get the heckin' the quesarito or the sweet gordita crunch.
Oh, yeah. Fucking. Fucking. Who was it? I think it was. Might have been Chase who told me. Chase or Carrie. But that gave me a good idea. Because, like, my mom wants me to come over for, like, a barbecue or whatever for a birthday tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that sounds fine. I just don't want, like, a bunch of people there because I'm not a huge fan of some of my extended family, and then sometimes my dad's friends show up, and then he becomes just a not fun person to be around whenever his friends are there. So I was like, I just don't want them there. And either Chase or Carrie suggested the idea. They're just like, if they do, tell them if they do show up, they have to bring you birthday money. I'm like, oh, that sounds wonderful. It's like, pay me to
sounds
be
fair.
at my party.
Oh my god.
Yeah, gotta pay the toll.
You gotta pay the toll, the birthday toll.
Chat, if you have Twitch Prime, make sure to claim your free game this week. Because it's In Sound Mind, and that game slaps.
Oh yeah, I gotta do that. Prime.
Yeah, it's like a. It would be a horror game, and it probably is for a lot of people. And it does have a few like good little like, oh, you spooked me there moments.
Ooh.
But it's not super scary or anything.
And Star Wars: The
you
Force
can-
Unleashed 2 is available.
That's there too. The best part is you can pet the cat.
Nice.
In fact, when you pet the cat, you get an achievement called Game of the Year. And the music in the game is done by the Living Tombstone.
Oh, it's on the Amazon Games app. I hate that thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I won't argue with free.
Yeah, it's fair. Lance Fire. Lance Fire.
Man, how long was that mansion game? Like, we were
Oh,
there for
that
like
was-
an hour and a half.
That was like, yeah, about an hour and a half or so.
Hmm.
We
Thank
could
y'all
have
for
done
indulging
better.
me. Oh yeah.
We've
Honestly-
done
Need more time.
that. Imagine if we had the
honestly-
rest of the party, those talkative fucks.
Right? Like I
You'd still be
so
there.
would have
They're
like
the ones who always go out
Like
and talk to
Aaron?
people.
with like the Merriam Clover stuff, I so had so many other things I would have been down to like do and talk about. It's just like I was like worried that I was like taking too much time.
No.
Also,
There's always more mansions. There's only so
Also,
many games.
I didn't know that Clover was racist towards hobgoblins
Oh shit.
because she's the only.
I want
Vogan's the
to
only
have a
person who
bit
didn't
with
talk-
Vogan. I just
Vogan?
like I'm trying to let her feel it out naturally, and like there hasn't been any like big bit stuff between them. Although this comedy thing, I think could work.
There's ground there. There's
There
something
was.
to work with.
There's something I can
Comedy
build on.
Coach Vogan.
Like I might lean into that.
Yeah, between the two of you, I will learn comedy.
Oh no. Vogan loves I feel like he'd love insult comedy, like those comedians that just like do crowd work,
Yeah.
like just insult people.
yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like
So
that's
it's
his
like
fucking
slapstick.
jam. Yeah.
Mhm.
So comedy is explaining the joke, insulting people, and laughing at their pain.
No, it's not explaining the joke. No, that's not part of it.
What do you mean? When
but
he
Clover
explained the
showed me
joke to
that's-
me,
When you
yeah.
explain the joke, it kind
funnier.
of ruins it. No,
Ru-
no, it does.
oh.
It ruins the joke.
But then
But
how
how
would
else
you
would the
understand
audience
the
understand it?
joke?
Very
Yeah, how,
specific circumstances. Then it can enhance it, but it, like 9 times out of 10, just ruins the joke.
Vogan, I don't know. I've heard like 4 jokes in the last few days, and I thought they were all really funny after they were explained to me.
That might be on you then.
What? Oh, you're doing a joke where you make fun of me.
Oh, I see.
I get it. That's
So
really
we shouldn't
funny,
take anything
Vogan.
you just said at face value.
I'm not
okay,
making
No.
a
maybe the
joke.
joke is funny.
Yeah.
No, I'm not making a
Oh,
joke.
he's such a comedic. He says he's not a comedian, Flux.
I'm not.
He is a wily comic.
I'm not making a joke.
He's so funny.
There you
This is
go, saying
frustrating.
what you don't mean again.
That's another joke, right? Where you don't say what you mean. But then,
No.
how would you explain that joke?
You would have to not say what you mean, followed by what you
Saying
mean.
what you. Yes. Write that down.
Writing it down, writing it down.
Write it down.
No. No, it's not. You're all useless. You're worthless. Oh.
I've heard a tale of jokes that involve knocking on doors. How did those work?
Interesting.
Oh, knock knock.
Oh, who is it?
Banana.
Bananas can't knock.
Yeah,
But
they
you're
lack
supposed to say.
wings.
You're supposed to say banana who?
But the banana also could not answer my question if I asked it who.
It's part of the joke.
Oh,
do
he
it.
Bananas
explained
have
it.
surnames?
I'm not explaining the joke.
I don't know. This is getting funnier to me the more you explain it.
I agree. I'm laughing.
You see,
You
it's
have the worst
funny
sense of
because he
humor.
doesn't want to explain the joke, but they think that he's explaining the joke, which makes it funny. And that's why it's funny.
There's a lot of layers to that. Not a fan of layered comedy.
That can just tell.
Be a good old guy stepping on a rake.
The thing is, that can just fucking fold in on itself infinitely, because then you can have like a screen go dark and zoom out. You see, that's funny, because the core joke and frustration is that the joke is being explained multiple times, but they're explaining the joke being explained, which makes it meta, which makes it funny. You see, the funny thing about that joke is that the core frustration is that the joke is being explained multiple times, and now it's reached a point of absurdity where it's been explained enough times that it seems redundant, and that's why it's funny.
This insane Ouroboros of comedy.
A pun right now!
The joke that eats its own tail.
Oh my
The joke
god.
that eats its own punchline.
Oh my god. I love this. I love this for
And
Clover
they say
and
that
Vogan.
the picture-in-picture narrator is explaining the joke to this day. You see, that's funny because the joke has the potential to go on infinitely.
I'm really shocked that I don't have more like stuff going with Sunder. Like I really thought Clover and Sunder would have more like comedy stuff happening there because they're both kind of dull in some areas.
Why don't we two dull people have more funny things going on? I don't understand.
I mean, like they're
get
fun.
it.
Bob Barker has passed away.
No.
Oh.
No.
Like, I'm not
Barker
shocked
again.
at all. Bob Barker is the host of The Price is Right and has been since
Was.
time immemorial.
Was until
right.
Until Drew Carey.
Yeah, they passed away in
Right.
'99. A lot like when my great grandma passed away. It's like that's upsetting. Also, yeah,
That's-
like of course though, right?
That's Barton's dad. Yeah. Bob Barker.
He was a. He was
Okay,
a-
just remember Mr. No, not Mr. Dietz. Which one was it? Fuck, I can't remember. We had to watch it with Cassandra. The Price is Wrong, bitch.
Was that?
It's an
That was that?
Adam Sandler
Adam
movie.
Sandler. Was that the golfing one?
Yes.
Yeah. I don't remember the name of that.
It's Happy Gilmore.
Thank you.
Thanks, Distant Izzy.
Korean.
Thank you, Smizzy.
It's Happy Gilmore. It's Happy Gilmore. So people pinning him down. They have to know. They have to know it's Happy Gilmore. Fights them off. Gets them like.
episodes of season 1. Salway show up.
It's Happy Gilmore.
Cinephile Izzy rears their head.
It's like, oh, what? Oh, yeah. Thanks, Izzy.
Hey, Aaron. Hey,
Yeah.
thanks for being a dork with me.
But no one else.
Why are we here if not to
But
dork?
nobody else.
Yeah.
That was really, really fun.
Bosh.
What about Fosh?
Fucking Fosh.
What about him?
Loving this B plot of
Oh,
Bob.
you know.
Archfey Fosh.
Do you miss
Yeah.
him?
I don't know if I
You'll see him again.
miss him. I'm sure I will.
We'll see him again someday. You still got the big fish he gave you.
I do. He's always with me.
It's a weird thing to say, but sure.
It's not weird. It's perfectly appropriate.
You're having
Amazing.
the bear tea dream again. I'm just sitting at the table as Fosh.
Everything in balance. What the bears take, the bears also give back.
Oh my god.
They're taking my flesh.
They will give back flesh.
They give back the flesh.
Give you back flesh.
They give back when they die. They return the flesh to nature.
Fucking wakes up as a
Flesh
bear.
becomes the grass. The deers eat the grass. And then another hobgoblin murders the deer and consumes it, creating more hobgoblin flesh.
Oh.
Everything in balance. And then they all eat fish.
Yeah.
And then they all eat fish.
What are you
Back
doing
to
with
Vogan.
Vogan? Bears. Bears, yeah. Fish eat fish. That's a kind of
These
cheese.
bears are eating you. Maybe that tells you that you and fish are not so different.
Meet back up with the other group, and Vogan's gonna be a completely different character.
I am fish. I am balance. I am justice.
I am comedy.
I am comedy. I am the king of comedy.
I love the character development for Vogan.
He swims the sea of justice.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Fosh. Thank you.
Oh yeah, I got
Oh
one.
my god.
There's a fish.
I'll take my paladin levels now.
Yep. Oath of fish.
Oath of fish.
The tenets.
What are the tenets?
Protect the
Yeah.
weak. Ensure balance in all things. Eat fish.
Eat fish. Become Oathbreaker.
Eats
if
a
I forget
steak,
to eat
becomes an
fish.
oathbreaker.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oathbreaker stuff in Baldur's Gate 3 is cool, by the way.
I somehow, with the only paladin character I ran, I didn't manage to bump into any of it. Maybe it's because I let other people start all the fights, but I'm like...
You're playing Vengeance, right?
I think so, yeah. I think that's part of it. But
it's
that's
so difficult to break your oath.
But that's the one I see everyone being like, I was playing a fucking Vengeance one and I broke it. And I'm just like, whoa, I don't know how
I
you
was
did
too
that.
nice to my enemies.
I was trying out like a bad guy playthrough of the game, and I was like, I want to try Oathbreaker. So I picked like the goodest boy paladin. I think it was like Oath of Ancients, and like the first encounter where you find Lae'zel and you can attack the tieflings. Like, I'll just attack the tieflings, and that's when
You've broken
it's
your
like, all
oath,
right,
Paladin.
yeah. Oh, I
At
fucking
day's
love
end, we have
Scottish
much we need to
Oathbreaker.
Discuss. Fucking.
I love the Scottish Oathbreaker.
He's
so
so
cool.
good. I love him. Oh, he's such a presence.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, no,
You're
it's really
done
neat.
fucked
really
up,
neat.
Paladin.
Mm-hmm. It's cool, and you can.
You went
I
and
didn't
did
do
an
this.
oopsie.
I didn't do this, but apparently you can like try and get your oath back as well after becoming an Oathbreaker.
Really?
It's like, yeah, like you can talk to him about like, I'd like to regain my oath, and I think he tries to help you with that, but
There is no way that you can restore what has been lost, Paladin.
You're like, no! Why?
Aw, man.
It's unfair! Walks over to Withers, slaps 1,000 gold down. I'd like to respec into a Vengeance Paladin! And they're like, he's like, okay. Yeah!
you can't respec out of Oathbreaker.
Really?
Yeah, once you're Oathbreaker,
Oh.
you cannot go back.
That's crazy!
Unless you do the Oathbreaker quest thing, I think.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's neat.
And then you
Generally,
immediately you restore it, then you immediately break your oth again. He's just like,
All right, Paladin. You and I need to have a talk about the expectations.
Yeah. It's like, all right, you're really whipping me around here.
I do have other things to do, Paladin.
I don't know if you do. You just hang out in my camp all day.
Aye.
Aye. Very busy camp. Who do you
So
think
does
cleans it?
Jurgle.
what?
Nothing.
Nothing. And then I got to the point where I betrayed the grove, and I'm like, this is sad.
Yeah.
It feels bad.
All right, my guys. You ready? Is everyone back?
Perhaps.
All right, then let's jump back into it. Let's get it going.
Jump into it.
You guys proceed inward. I'd like to know. Whoop. I'm just gonna share a map with you guys real quick.
It's so fucking warm. Jeez.
Listen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why
Yeah.
I'm here too.
You're like the
Yeah.
south though. Like it's perpetually
Yeah, that's expected
warm
of
there.
you.
Like that's just normal. It's like anytime any of us Canadians are like, oh, it's cold, and any of our American friends are like, oh, is it cold in Canada? Oh, why are you complaining? It's like, shut up. Now you know what it feels. It's hot in the south. No sympathy. I've lost my humanity to the heat.
Because there's that snow in the south right now.
All right, my guys.
Fun.
I'm just going to share this, but I want to know who is in front. What's going on with who's in front?
Meat boys.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
We're all
I don't
meat
know
boys at
what.
heart.
Coriander, she uses like guns and stuff, right?
Yee.
So
She has an
I
arm
don't know.
blade on the other arm.
Okay. I guess where is she most comfortable? I guess
She would probably be happy in like the middle of the group.
Okay.
She is also, just to delineate, she is also very similar to a ranger.
Sure. That makes sense. They can kind of handle whatever position they need. Cool. Is this the formation we want here, or?
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Okay.
I will note that it is dark. What light sources do you guys have going in? There seems to be some dim illumination from some lights in the area, but for the most part, this place is very dimly lit, if at all. Like, there's patches between these lights that, like, darkness is shrouded that you can't even see anything. Yeah, I'll give you the whole spiel before we get into that. So, as you guys enter into this area, it is filled with this hollow metallic hum that is pervasive enough as if there was like a persistent insect always by your ear. Just this dull but constantly noticeable mechanical hum. This 20-foot wide, 80-foot long chamber that's in front of you appears to be a hallway of sorts. It is made of well-crafted metal, mostly tarnished by the passage of time. What looks like oil stains and ancient dull scratch marks inconsistently pock and dot the floor moving forward. There's a set of green floodlights that appear to be dimmer than they likely were intended to be when made, that are giving illumination to two sections of this area. But otherwise, the area is in darkness. I know some of you have dark vision, so I'll notice, though it's hard to see them. There are two doors, copper metal doors. One is there, and one is there. And those of you that can see forward, you note that this corridor seems to bend to map east.
Gotcha.
Gotcha. Do we want to have any light sources, or do we want to be like as dark as possible?
If it's dim, I can move around. I'm just gonna have trouble spotting.
It's only dim, like,
things.
under those floodlights. Between them is pure darkness.
So there's a lot I can't see.
I think who has dark vision here? Because I think
I
it's.
do.
I think it might only be Vogan and Clover.
Yeah, you
I
need
don't
me
know
up
if
there?
Coriander does.
Coriander can see. Yep, they have dark vision.
Okay.
They seem to be relatively fine with being able to see. They also have a degree of blind sight.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
I could shred some light on the situation.
What?
Because I cast light on my Cittern.
All right. Go ahead and. I'm just gonna throw.
That's not a tool for shredding.
I'm just gonna go ahead and throw light onto there. Boom.
So,
light. There you go.
The conversation we have with the bard at college all the time. So
Oh, it's a bard joke.
yeah.
Oh, another
okay.
joke. Miriam's
I'd
really good at
like
jokes.
you guys to roll me perception.
You got it.
All right.
Everybody.
Everybody. 16.
Everybody.
Hey.
Perception.
Yeah.
Use your eyeballs and ears.
Only a 27?
Barely
So-
anything.
It's just awful.
From up ahead of you guys and to the right from the direction the corridor bends, just loud enough that it's over that pervasive metallic hum that this place is filled with, you hear what sound like voices, too distant to make out what they're saying, but you do hear what sound like several voices speaking to each other. At like room volume. They seem slightly elated, but not like they're having any kind of violent altercation. Altercation, rather. An argument. A tiff. A
You'll
feud.
hear that?
Sounds like
Do
a
they sound
argument.
excited?
Yeah.
We check it out.
Yeah.
Maybe turn out the light.
Do I have to?
I'll turn out my light too
Oh,
from
it's underworld.
magical tinkering.
Sunder, what did he say? There you go.
I'll miss you.
All right.
Vision.
Yeah.
Goes the Sword of Winter.
Yep. All right.
Of what? It's Battle of the Duel of Fates, but it's Sunder. So he just like, and it's just, oh, oh.
You can kind of see in the dark, right, Clover?
Yeah, I can see real good.
Can you hold my hand so I don't get lost?
Sure.
She grabs your hand.
All right, I like this now.
Cordiander, will you hold my hand?
They do.
Oh,
I am
I
here
don't wanna
to
get lost.
ensure your protection, Navigator.
I will do my best to ensure yours as well.
Ironically,
Do we want to...
I will find that I will have to navigate for you. Which is funny because it's a betrayal of expectations of the term navigator.
You explained the joke!
Oh, I heard it.
Ah.
That was really funny, Cordiander.
Comedy is such a fascinating subject.
I'm excited to be a student of comedy.
So, my guys,
Anyway,
what would you like to... So basically within view, there's the turn where voices are coming from. There's 2 copper metal doors. What would you like to do among all these many options I presented?
Clover's gonna suggest,
so last time me and Miriam turned invisible to go scope out that building. Do you want us to maybe go a little ahead, or should we stay together?
Well, you already cast that stealth spell, right?
Yeah, we should all be good. Just wanted to check in.
Well, more just if you cast invisibility, you'll drop
Oh,
whatever.
I don't have to cast it. I have a ring.
Right. Yeah, that. Then, if
I
you want,
guess-
sure.
But I guess... Miriam would probably have to cast it, and I don't want him to have to...
It's not. The ring doesn't cast invisibility, right? It just
No.
turns invisible.
You turn invisible as... I believe it's as though by the invisibility spell, but it's not the invisibility spell.
Yeah.
You don't have to
Okay.
concentrate on it, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Tell
Yeah,
you what,
that's why it's legendary.
yeah.
Yeah, Miriam, do you want to come with me and use your
Sure.
invisibility too, or do you want me to just go on ahead?
No, I can do that.
Okay.
she looks at you with a mischievous smile and then turns invisible.
Alright, so make sure you throw that effect on yourself.
Yeah, let me find that. That would be in my items.
Yeah, if you go under your... I'm going to do a thing for you, actually. I'm going to take your magic items section, and I'm going to move it
Down, it's at the bottom.
under weapons, so it's just up near the top now. So, yeah, just click
Alright.
the effect beside invisibility. There you go. Okay, and you two are exploring forward?
Yeah, that sounds fine.
You without any light, Mariam?
They're dragging me along.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, presuming you guys go to the end of the hallway, as you look
here.
down to down the corridor, so the first thing you see as you come
Let me
across
go
it.
that far.
Okay. So all you can make out from there then around the bend as you move forward. I'm just gonna click you, Clover, just so I get a sense of that. You do see that there's another turn up ahead. You see a couple of figures that are in shadow out of the corner of your eye, but from where you are, you can't really make them out at the angle you're at. However, on the northern end of this hallway, you do see there is a large set of metal sealed double doors that look like the sort that would slide away into the walls. Those are up there. Beyond that, the area ahead appears to be hollow, and you can... from where you are, could you roll... Are you guys trying to listen to what's being said?
Yeah.
In that case,
That's all I can do.
both of you please roll me perception.
Perceive.
Perception.
I'm so good at perceiving. I'm really focusing on holding hands with the cube.
You see 4 figures in the dark. From where you are, you can barely make them out despite your dark vision, just because they're at kind of an angle that's difficult for you to see without popping your head out. But you can make out silhouettes of... There's one very large individual who stands quite huge, this hulking figure, and then there are 3 others that are with them speaking. You hear one voice speak up. You hear, they were one of yours, were they not? Why weren't we told a defector was going to assault us like that? The second voice kicks in. They were a family agent, but not one dressed like any I've met. That woman was something else. A third voice. Still, we're down to a fifth of the agents we came to this bay with. Worse even, we can't even go down there without a plan. And then you hear the first voice kick in. The loss of your people is unfortunate. My condolences. The conversation carries on to a similar effect of them talking about losses, about, you presume whatever it is that happened outside. They seem to be discussing the ramifications of it.
Not a lot to go in here, but...
But roll me an
Maybe
insight check as well.
Okay, let's see. Insight.
Nice.
The last voice, the first and last voice, the one that said that the loss of their people was unfortunate, you detect a twinge of something dishonest in how they said it, but you can't really put your finger on what.
Do I recognize any of the voices?
No.
Gotcha. What do you make of that, Miriam?
What? Oh, yes, I was listening. It sounds like they're up to no good.
Yeah? Is that what it sounds like?
Yeah.
Okay,
Crime
let's
and
go.
stuff.
Let's go back and tell the others.
All right.
Come on.
Goes back to the group.
Yeah.
She,
Is that you?
they're both
Are you back?
invisible, so she'll just tap Vogan on the shoulder.
Vogan.
What?
Hey, we're
Hi.
back. So.
Hello.
Hello. Hi. Okay. We overheard some of their conversation, and it's a little fuzzy what they were trying to say, but something about
What did they say again?
Uh,
oh my gosh.
Somebody came through here. They believe there's a defector from the family. They seem to blame that person for coming through here. The other one acknowledged that they are a family agent, but not one equipped like any they'd seen before. And that they are, because of the losses they've taken, incredibly short-staffed currently.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she conveys that and then ends it with,
yeah. So they seem a little short-staffed, maybe.
Short
So
staffed, yeah, that's what I heard too.
yeah.
That is most fortunate for us, then.
yeah, she
Yeah.
conveys the rest of the stuff, but Logan says it better.
But yeah, I think we're probably pretty good to.
Where did you say I saw? Like, I did visually see some figures.
Like, they're all in, like, an area, like, right here, talking.
Yeah. And there were like 2 of them.
4.
Three.
You saw 4 shadows from where you were. One of them quite huge, and the other 3 are kind of more humanoid-sized.
Gotcha.
I'll leave
Yeah.
that there.
There were about 4 of them around the corner, and yeah, I guess we can talk strategy. Do we want to just run in there, but risk, I don't know, setting off some alarms, or what do y'all usually do?
Depends. We could get the drop on them, but try and, I don't know, interrogate them. Like one of them, the first guy who talked, didn't seem to be with the rest of them because of the whole fucking. It's like, sorry, what happened to your people or whatever they said.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they might not. They might not be with the family. They might be a third faction then.
It might be a frame built.
Oh, maybe. So, and we want to maybe keep that one around then.
Yeah. I'm also wondering if I've heard that there's types of magic. I don't have it, but where you can like change your face. Do any of y'all know how to do that?
No.
I could before, but not anymore.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I have some devices that could do that, but I didn't bring any with me.
Gotcha. I was gonna suggest maybe we...
I can make my face bigger, but I surmise that's not what you're saying.
No, it's not, but... Thank you, Sunder.
You're welcome.
Good input.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Yeah. I mean, I guess we could just, jump in there and maybe this time leave one of them around.
Sure.
Do you want to lead the
Let me
charge?
try.
Yeah.
All right. Sneak.
Okay.
Sneaky.
I will go do a thing, and then you guys don't let me die.
What?
What?
What
are you
sort
gonna
of thing
do?
are you going to
Wait
do?
around the corner, you'll hear it.
Oh no,
Oh no.
Okay.
Okay.
I am unnerved.
Okay, so you're going over there, Miriam?
Yep.
Okay.
Are you still holding her hand? She's like,
I'll hold your hand until we get to the corner, and then I'll be like,
okay.
There's a little bit of light here. I can kind of see where I'm going.
Yeah, there's you, Miriam, even going around the corner, yeah, there's like dim light over there. So as you turn the corner, Miriam, in the dim light that is here, what you see is you've seen effectively all these two. You see two individuals dressed in the defensive armor of the family sentinels. You see one individual wearing a frame built that you have not seen the design of before, who appears to be carrying a very large sword. There's some javelins magnetically adhered to their back. They seem to be dressed in a way that looks more like a knight than you're used to the frame-built being. And then finally, you've seen one of them before. You see the hulking form of a wallbuster waiting behind them, arms crossed, his weapons just sitting at his side as he's looking back and forth between these individuals as they speak.
Finally get to see what they do.
Say that.
I don't know. If
We'll see
what
about
happened with
that.
the other side, it holds true. They're cursed, and I don't get to use them. So
Focus fire.
Fireball.
Determined to never see what these things do ever.
I'm going to cast Hold Person at 5th level
oh my god,
and target all of them.
Oh my god.
jeepers. Okay.
Oh.
Oh damn.
Can you describe to me musically how you're doing this?
They would start to hear just this kind of discordant melody build up as it becomes this ringing dissension of tones that starts high and kind of drags low over and over and over again. As Miriam's form begins to waver and reappear as invisibility breaks, he raises the lute and slams one discordant tone as a wave of energy flies towards them.
Alrighty, go ahead and hit them with the roll. I'll give it back to you. Let's do this.
Now I see what he says by shred.
Shred. Doesn't look like he's shredding the guitar. It looks like he's playing
Alright,
it.
here we go.
Playing it like he's shredding it.
Wish I had a roll all button on the requested rolls things. Oh my god, okay. How did you do that? You have such low wisdom, how did you do that? So as you do this, as you play this and you appear, they all sort of turn towards you. The knight-like one doesn't turn around fully to see you. They freeze in place, as do one of the sentinels. The other two look towards you, and they appear to still be in operation. They look over in your direction. You see the wallbuster reach over, grab the massive hammer that is sitting on the ground. They reach to their back, and they pull off of it the huge combat hook that they carry, and they point them towards you, and I'd like everybody to please roll me initiative, because they ain't asking questions.
Do we have a surprise round?
You didn't really sneak up on them. You took action and went in on them, and you used an ability.
Heck. But it was so surprising.
Yeah.
Alrighty. And I'm gonna roll for Cordiander. Give me 1 second. I gotta go to the bottom and get Cordiander. Roll, Cordiander. Roll your +4. Oh, wow, look at you, Cordiander. Cordiander's like, I'm gonna get him.
I've got to get him.
Going to get you.
Go get him.
All right, my guys. Clover, you are the first. As this happens, you are still invisible. Miriam has become visible, and you hear just a very low, "Intruders! This is not the time!" And you hear the clanking of metal from around the corner.
Oh.
Gotcha. So, heckin', I know casting a spell would drop my invisibility, but if I just shoot or if I slingshot something, would that drop my invisibility?
Yep.
Gotcha. Okay.
Attacking drops it, casting a spell drops it.
Right.
And as far as I'm concerned, anything that basically that makes somebody make a saving throw, I would include in that.
That's valid. Okay. Then, yeah, I guess she's gonna full throttle it. Invisibility was more just to get you there. She's gonna start with Hail of Thorns.
Are you going to get out from behind the wall first?
Yeah.
Yeah,
She will
okay,
do
where are we going?
I guess they're right there. So
Cool.
I guess right here.
Gotcha.
All right. So, for Hail of Thorns, how many people can I attach that to?
You attach it to an attack, and then it hits everybody surrounding who you attack.
Right. Which one did we agree we were gonna keep alive?
That one, I think.
Probably. That is, from what you can surmise, that is the one that was speaking the things that Vogan thought they were.
Gotcha. Then she's going to attach the Hail of Thorns to the frame-built wallbuster. then.
Again, you cast it, and then you fire a ranged weapon attack at somebody. You don't cast Hail of Thorns on somebody, you put it on your weapon, and then it triggers whenever you hit somebody with it.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Cast Hail of Thorns. Then, yeah, mark the spell slot. I'm going to shoot my +9 guy at the frame-built wallbuster.
Gotcha.
Let me just... I should have targeted.
Yes, you should have. You would have had advantage, which you do, on account of you being invisible, so that would have hit.
All right.
So go ahead and roll damage against the wallbuster.
Oh, should I just drag it on to him?
Yes.
Yeah. Cool.
And then the Sentinels will have to make deck saves. Hell yeah.
Yep, you fire it at them. You shoot it at them. It clinks off their armor. The bullet does not seem to find great purchase. Most of the damage you expected it to do, it seems like the thick armor has negated a chunk of it. As you do so, I'd like you to please target it and the 2 sentinels, and then make them make the dexterity saving throw for Hail of Thorns.
Oh, 2 sentinels, so these guys?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then, go click Hail of Thorns. Shooty-doo. Where did it go? Gosh darn it, Hail of Thorns. Okay, let's see. Click, effect.
No, the save.
Oh. What? Wait.
There's a
sorry.
button to make the save.
Cast safe.
There we go. One of them will auto-fail because it's a dex save, and he is currently paralyzed. So as that goes off, that one fails. The other 2, including the wallbuster itself, wallbuster fails. The other one gets half. So now do the 1d10 piercing damage.
Nice. Just drag onto each of them?
No, just hit the damage.
You just click it. Yeah. Ooh,
You
good
fire
roll.
towards
nice.
them.
Nice.
You only seem to do it to one of them. What did you do?
Oh. I
Did you
dragged it.
again? That's
Don't drag it.
Yeah, you had to click the button.
Sorry.
That's
So we
okay.
literally just said.
Yep.
I know, I'm sorry.
That said, so you did 15 damage. Also, you didn't do the spells damage. You fired your revolver. You don't want to do the spells damage.
Literally everything was wrong.
Oh God, I'm sorry.
Under
No.
Hail of Thorns, there is a thing that says damage, 1d10 piercing magic spell. I'm going to give the wallbuster back those hit points real quick.
Okay.
Good deal. So go to Hail of Thorns.
Yes.
See where the thing that says damage?
Yes.
Click that. Don't drag it anywhere. Click it. This goes off. Bam.
Nice.
The frame build does not seem to take any of the damage from this. The sentinel that failed takes 9, and the other one takes 4.
Is my favorite enemy thing? Did it apply?
Not constructs.
Gotcha.
But you are...
Well, it's my first attack, and usually on the first attack, it's treated as a favorite enemy.
Yes, I believe. These are things you have to bring up to me as we're going.
Yes, yeah.
We are... Which ability is that? First of all, I'm going to check your favorite enemies. You do have human. So, 2 of them should have taken extra damage on account of...
It would have been on the revolver shot to start, because that would have been
Yeah.
the first instance of damage.
I'm just finding the correct ability so that we can properly apply it. That would be... What is that? Tempered Expectations? During the first round of combat, you can treat all enemies as if they were your favorite enemy, which will apply all bonuses and features. And let me check favorite enemy to make sure that I know which ones that has to apply to. Kaboom! So it would only be on the attack roll and its damage. You wouldn't deal the extra damage on the spell damage, unless it has an attack roll. So you would have dealt to the frame, to the wallbuster, you would have done your... roll me a d8.
Okay. Did it?
You did not.
Did you not see it? Oh,
Did you roll it into the chat? There it is.
Yeah.
Alright, it would take an additional 4 damage. As you fire it, it hits them. The bullet explodes out into a magical hail of thorns that strikes all around them. Barbs and thorns with a bullet-like shape to them pinning into them, but all of them seem to just sort of ding and bounce off of the wallbuster, not doing any damage.
Gotcha. So she'll notice that, and she got her damage in. She still has one more shot. She's going to aim at the Family Sentinel 15 for her second shot.
Gotcha.
All right.
Let me do something real quick before you do that.
Gotcha.
Family Sentinel. I'm just going to quickly, because you have a thing against humans. Okay, roll the thing against them now. I want to see if it parses.
Gotcha. For this one, should I target them and drag, or should I drag?
Yes, drag the attack onto them.
Gotcha.
You would not have had advantage on account of the fact that you are not invisible as making that attack. So let's go ahead and just go to your sheet and get rid of that.
Gotcha.
Where is that? It's not on you. It's gone. So what gave you advantage? Oh, because are you firing at the one that's paralyzed? Yeah, that's why you have advantage. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I gave you the +3, cool, so it's treating it as your favorite enemy. So yes, go ahead, you got a critical, so now just drag your damage onto them and it'll auto-calculate for you.
All right.
Right! Right.
Right?
So that was that, and then an extra die. I need to add a caveat to that, because you would have done one fewer of those dies of damage, but I'm just going to take the lowest one out. So you did 36 points of damage to them. As you fire at them, their paralyzed form gets struck by the bullet. You strike them in the arm, and you see them grimace in pain as if they let out this muffled yell, but they can't quite get any actual sound behind it. So it's just a... as you shoot them. All right, that's 2 attacks and your bonus action. What else would you like to do? I don't think you have much else in mind.
Yeah, I can't really do any more movement. I guess she would just, yeah, I think she would just end her turn.
Cool. I'm gonna do something with your sheet real quick. I'm just gonna test a thing. I know I do this a lot, I apologize.
No, it's good. We're trying out this character type.
Making sure the coding for your criticals is proper. So if we go, I hit the critical button. I roll. I grab damage, and this is what one did you just fire? You fired the revolver light, right? Yeah.
Yes, I believe so.
Yes. Okay. It is now. Should be functioning. Unless it adds. Oh, it was functioning properly. It added the one extra. Sorry, I'm just making sure your thing's coded right. I'm really sorry for holding us up.
No, you're good.
Never forgive.
Regular damage, critical damage. Yep, no, it was good. Yep, it was coded properly. It did what it was supposed to do. Right, your criticals are just nasty because favorite enemy and your you have extra die on your criticals. Cool, that's you.
All right, thank you so much, and sorry for
That's okay.
messing up. Yeah.
Don't apologize.
Never
Just listen. Heckin' Cordiander is going to, as soon as they hear firing begin, they're going to rush out. They're going to move around you as they do. I'm just going to treat that as a space. They're going to get out to about here. They're going to move around everybody. Their arm shifts and changes as they go out. As they slide into place and they aim their rifle arm. By the way, Flux, you're on deck. Sorry, I failed to mention.
Oh, no problem.
They're going to use a similar feature. They're going to use a designated target. They're going to look towards the enemies that are there, have a moment of hesitation as they see there are other frame built that are down the hallway, and then they're going to steel themselves, knowing what they're here to do. They're going to use designated target on the sentinel that is paralyzed, we're going to say. And they are going to designate them as their target, and they're going to make 2 weapon attacks against them. They're going to fire the rifle twice. They have advantage because, oh, they rolled 2 14s. Look at them go. They fire, they hit. They deal 12 damage to them whenever they fire. It should have added an extra d6, but it did not. That's fine. I'll just... Oh, I see why. I'm a silly little guy. I'm a silly little dude. As they fire, they strike them for a total of 15 points of damage. They're going to fire at them again. This time as they fire, they're going to... you see them take out a unique piece of ammunition, load it into their arm as they fire, and they're going to shoot at them again. They rolled 2 more 14s. That's 4 14s in a row on d20s. That's weird. It doesn't imply anything, but it's weird. They're going to take the piercing damage of this again, and I'm going to roll a d6 to calculate that. And then they rolled 2 7s, which add up to a 14.
Oh my god!
God.
It's the Jim Carrey movie.
Yeah, what does it mean? They strike, and then the frame build is going to make a Constitution save against a chemically altered bullet that they fired. So boom, they make the save. They nat 1.
Hooray!
And so they are going to be poisoned.
Hooray!
Hooray!
Nice.
Get paralyzed and poisoned.
I noticed.
you idiots.
I noticed that the change that happened in Princes is also happening here. It's not like relaying my rolls to you guys.
Yeah.
Which I'm happy about.
Update.
I'm
Yeah.
happy about that because that keeps part of the curtain up that I like.
Yeah. I get that.
And with that, they are going to. They have 10 more feet of movement. They are then going to pull back and get out of the way as they roll over to the corner and they reload their integrated rifle. As they do so, that is going to put us at the wallbuster.
No.
Uh-oh.
Ruh-roh.
I think I remember him being paralyzed.
A frame
Quick,
build.
throw paralyzed on him.
You're the
Real quick.
one that was being put in captivity. Apologies! As they raise their arm up, you see the mounted cannon on their shoulder aims towards where Miriam is, because they don't know the rest of you are down that hallway. They're going to fire their Greater Siege Garland, which is a grenade launcher by any other name. And they are going to hit everything in a 30-foot radius. Woo! So it's everyone!
Oh no.
Don't woo.
Oh.
Don't woo, you fuck.
Counter rocket.
Counter rocket.
Oh.
Counter
Silly.
grenade. Throws a grenade. Hits their grenade out of the air. His bounces back. Yours bounces back. Again. All right. So you're all gonna make a dex save. Everybody ready?
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Yep.
There it is. Cordiander makes theirs. The Cordiander nat 1.
Oh no.
No.
Oh no. Let me check a thing real quick.
Oh, look at you guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
rolled really well.
Backflipping to safety.
Wow. I'm totally gonna be fine. I was. Hell yeah.
Yeah, you were.
Cordiander really brings me like,
yeah.
I am a security officer.
Cordiander, no.
I'll be.
Oh no.
So this is going to. This explodes. You are all basically going to take half damage, except for Cordiander. Here, take half of this.
Ugh. Oh my god.
No.
So
Jesus. Almost half.
Ooh.
that was a gross roll.
Oh, Jesus.
Those D8s, I just want to share this real quick because I find it fascinating. Those D8s results were 8, 7, 8, 6, 8, 5, 7, 3, 4, 8. That
Oh
was a
my
gross
God.
roll.
That was so
Oh.
nasty.
So you
Why
got.
would you do this to us?
So those of you who failed Cordiander, they take 64 points of damage. The rest of you take 32 points of damage.
Jesus.
And I got to roll for concentration.
Yes, please do that. Actually, you wouldn't be concentrating anymore because you cast Hail of Thorns and then procced it, so that would be off you anyways. That said, pass without a trace. It's good that we got
Just
it out
pass-
of the way. It'd be gone.
Tail of Thorns concentration?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, yeah, no, it is.
'Cause it's basically a
gas and then you
smite.
fire. Yeah.
So
Yeah, you're right.
Might, but for rangers. So,
Less effective smite.
well, it hits
Kinda.
multiple people.
Yeah.
That's the idea. So Cordiander. So I'm just gonna be transparent. On a scale of 1 to 80, Cordiander's feeling about a 16 right now.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
This is why I told them to get back.
Hey!
To stay back.
Hey, you guys wouldn't be doing too good either if you took that much damage all at once.
Yeah.
Better than Coriander right now.
Slightly.
Slightly.
Very, very slightly.
I'm gonna also change an effect on Cordiander, because Cordiander needs Cordiander.
More health.
I mean, sure, if you want to give them some.
Yeah, how do I do that?
The Wallbuster is... I mean, that's their turn, really.
I would hope so. My god.
They are then also, you see the various plates on their body begin, they all open up slightly, and you see them look to their two paralyzed allies, and you see them just be like, we need to make sure to take these seriously. These are members of the enemies! And you see steam erupt, and then all the plates slam back down into place, and there's this metallic creaking sound, as if something about the composition of the Wallbuster's body had changed. Don't mind this roll.
Oh, no.
And with that, Flux, it is your turn. Miriam, you're on deck. And let's take
No.
invisible off of you, Miriam. There we go.
That should not expire. It's great.
Let's fly over here. I guess walk over here. Walking's fine.
Why walk when you can fly?
Indeed. Okay. Fireball. While they're grouped
Wow.
up.
Damn.
I can do that too!
Gotta soften these guys up.
Fires a fireball, they explode. They have fireball. Only one thing for that. Out of the smoke, another grenade fires towards you guys. Ha! They have grenades! I know what to do. Out of your smoke, a fireball fires. Alright, two of them will auto-fail. What level are you casting this at, by the way?
Third.
So just base?
Yeah, space.
Cool. So two of them automatically fail. And then the other two, the boop and boop. The Wallbuster, the other two also fail. They all fail. Fails all around.
Nah. Good times. And that's
Good
applied.
Woo!
All right. So the 37 points of damage done fully to all of them. One of the sentinels is blown away by that, the one that was paralyzed. They are, when the fire ceases, you see the wallbuster look down in the direction of where they were, and there's just a charred chunk of corpse flung a little bit down the hallway. They don't seem to care very much. They regard it briefly, then look down the hallway towards you.
Gotcha. Okay.
Goodbye, Sentinel.
We hardly knew ye.
Indeed. And yeah, that is my turn.
Alrighty, so with that happening, I think I forgot to mention who's on... No, it was Miriam. Miriam, you are on deck, and you are now off the deck. You're in the pool. I don't know what comes after being on deck. Vogan, you're on deck.
You're in the deck.
Yeah. We have pulled the trapdoor. You have fallen into deck. What will you do in deck?
Smash like Gmod, like fucking clipping into the deck.
Oh no. Beautiful.
Well,
Stupendous.
go there.
Okay.
Oh my god. Why are you getting so close?
To inspire courage in my allies. Help.
Miriam!
I will then. Yes.
Yeah?
Okay. Did you
Yeah.
think this all the way through?
No. I thought the movement all the way through, but I'm just trying to pick a spell that's not going to ruin the whole person on Stabby McSpearface. So I guess I'm just gonna pull out my revolver and shoot this guy.
Okay.
Clover has sparkles in her eyes seeing you with a gun.
Gonna defeat you guys with the power of music and this gun I found.
Why do I have it?
Because he's paralyzed? Oh, for the wallbuster.
paralyzed?
So
Yeah, he's
you
not.
notice that his movements have become slightly more erratic as this steam has begun to pour out of chunks of their body.
Oh no!
They take it. They don't seem to dodge it as you fire at them. They don't seem to be too invested in dodging.
That's troubling.
They take none of that.
Help!
That bounces off.
Uh-oh.
He's got a threshold!
Uh-oh.
I know what he's doing. He's using the Pokemon move Bide.
Oh no!
The more damage we do, the worse it'll be for us.
I'm gonna bonus
We
action
gotta
healing
finish
word
him now.
Coriander.
Yeah.
Base level?
Yeah.
Okay. They regain 7 hit points.
Better okay.
Alrighty, and that's you?
Yep.
The Imperator is going to go, but he is paralyzed, so we're just going to skip right to the end of their turn. They're going to make a save against being paralyzed. They have succeeded! They are no longer paralyzed. Which means you no longer need to concentrate, because the spell no longer has any effect on anybody. Vogan, your turn. Sunder's on deck.
Okay. Alright.
Come on, Vogan, come on.
Fine.
Get that big guy.
Get him!
30. Then I will... I'll Dragon Surge. So, get my 15 extra feet. I'm just fucking 5 feet away. Why? There we go. I kept dragging my token to the space and it just wouldn't let me.
That's where my ready shove triggers.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
What is this?
Help
Why?
me. I'm getting you closer.
It-
You're welcome.
Oh, thanks. Okay. And then I'm going to... Should I go after the big boy or the Imperator?
I say big boy.
All right.
It does seem like he's going to be a problem real soon.
Yeah.
That might just be the case. Wind chain then. Then I'll use bonus action to light up my sword.
Mm-hmm.
Longsword of Eruption. Then Shadooby. Then do some attacks on him.
Gotcha.
6 attacks coming at his face. Bite. 22.
Make sure you throw it on him.
Oh, sorry.
When you do it, because you would have had advantage.
I would have had advantage.
You're going after the wallbuster, right?
Yeah.
You would have had advantage.
Interesting.
He's
I'll
not
roll
thinking
another
about
D20.
dodging. Go ahead.
Another.
And
Yeah,
that's
same
the same thing. So 22 hits.
Great. I will Scorpion Mark as well. All right. Comes some damage. Bam! Oh, sorry, I forgot to add the effect of Scorpion Mark. Have another D8. Another 1 damage.
As you strike them with that, real quick, let's see. So you did. It looks to you like about 2 of that went through.
2? He's reducing damage by. Oh my god, by 10.
Kind of.
Holy shit.
Hold on. So.
Kind of.
Yeah, it's the slashing that is mostly you find. The thing is, the fire's not enough for you
he's
to notice a
immune
difference.
to slashing.
Not immune.
Hmm.
You'll figure it out. You won't. I don't.
Or I won't.
I don't
I'm
much care
dumb.
either way.
I'm dumb, so I probably won't. Okay.
So you're resisting that, huh? Well, what if I hit you with it, but harder?
I'll do another attack on him. See if it makes any sort of difference. 30, I assume that
Nice.
hits. Well, with it hitting before.
It does.
Take that. Oh, shit, I want to add grit. Can I add grit real quick to that?
Yes, you may.
Okay. So, I guess just give him 5
Is
more
your
points
fire
of damage.
damage adding on to that? It is, right?
Should be. Hold on. Let me check the effect of the.
So, how
flame.
much does that sword deal normally? It does.
It does a D8.
And then the
of
second D8
slash-
on that is fire, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So good. Yes, you're doing the damage. Yeah.
Okay.
So as you strike, yes, the fire doesn't seem to be reduced. The slashing does.
Okay. The like wholesale thing. Like not even affected by the slashing.
It's affected a little bit.
A little bit. It's probably just reducing a set amount of slashing damage then. That's annoying. I'm gonna direct my attention towards the other frame built here.
One moment.
Okay.
That D8 scorpion mark. Why doesn't your longsword do what it's supposed to do?
Ah.
Yeah, it's like I don't see the fire in the type. It's
Yeah.
just slashing magic.
Do me a favor. D-target him.
Yeah.
Or if you're not, and then just roll your longsword damage into the chat.
Oh yeah. It's not even adding the fire.
Do it again.
It's a good roll.
Do it again. Why are you not adding? You silly little goose.
Silly little guy.
Zipper zapper activated.
Do it again.
There it is.
And now I know why.
What was it doing?
It's because it's this weird thing that it's doing where because you have another effect on you that gives you the fire on criticals, it doesn't want to parse 2 of the same thing. It's counting it all in, so it's not doing it. So I'm gonna add. So you hit him twice, right? So could you roll 2d8
Yeah.
for the fire damage?
Yeah.
Thank you.
9.
9. Thank you. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go onto your longsword of eruption.
Okay.
And I'm going to... Oh, you already have it on there as a power. I think we actually bumped into this before. So when you're using the longsword of eruption's extra damage, could you just click the power on button on the longsword? Okay. The effect evidently will not work if it is in tandem with the other critical effect on your sheet. If they're both there,
Right.
I think what it's doing is it's deciding all fire damage only should happen on a critical. It's lumping them in together. I would presume, I don't know that for certain, but that seems to be because when it worked, all I did was I turned the other effect off. So I'm just gonna turn that back on. Cool. Good. Done.
Great. I will now start my attacks on the Imperator.
Gotcha. It's one of those days.
Yeah. One of them days.
Whoop.
Oh, that. Feel like that'll do it.
That will do it. You got him.
Yeah.
You strike him, dealing a total of 17 points of damage. That all goes through. He is not bringing any of it down by anything.
All right. 3 more attacks from my Dragon Surge.
Yep.
Oh, that was scary. Yeah. Oh,
Oh my gosh!
Yo.
Yes.
You
Get
deal
2 stop
29 points of damage.
2 stop points.
As you strike them and you deal this damage, you see between the seams of their armor, electrical energy seems to ignite. Electrical power surges across their body, and the great sword that they carry on their back, you see nodes on it lighting up as power seems to fill them, and the entire blade gets this electrical charge to it.
Was that my second attack for the 3?
For against him,
or was
I
that the
believe that
first?
was your second. I believe.
So I should have 2 more attacks, or
Your dragon surging. You have 3 attacks
Yeah.
normally, right?
Yeah.
So you should have 1 more attack for the extra action.
Well, I spent 2 attacks on him, and then 2 attacks on the frame build
Then
here,
yes,
so
you
I should
have
have
2
2 more. Okay. Yeah. So many attacks. Ooh,
That one?
17.
Still a hit.
All right. Take that.
Okay, so he is. Are you non-lethaling him? Was that the intention?
Yes, I am non-lethaling. Yes, sorry.
Okay,
Forgot to
so
mention.
you strike him. He is flung against a wall. He hits it. He goes unconscious.
Oh. Okay. Great. I will direct my last attack at the Sentinel.
Gotcha.
It's Saga.
It's Psychic! Ooh, 17. Probably not.
Tencho.
Yeah. They've got big fat shields. So,
It's true. They bring up their little arm shield. They just randomly put it in the air, being like, I have no idea where this is gonna come from, and like just by pure chance, the arc of energy through the air collides with their shield, and you see them be like,
yeah. Okay. Now I will await punishment for my misdeeds.
No.
well, don't await punishment just yet, because it's Sunder's turn.
It's Sunday's turn! All right.
And who's on deck? Flux. No, not Flux.
What?
Clover.
I already had a turn.
Hey.
Move over there. Okay. What he's gonna do is he's gonna bonus action dash at the Sentinel. It's doing that thing again. Stop it! There we go. Oh, yeah. You know what? He's gonna try and dash and deal. As the bonus action dash, and when you do so, you can move more. If you move more at least 30 feet in a straight line
No, I see.
towards a creature, you can take a. You can
Well, you
make
know
an
what?
unarmed
That's
strike.
like 3 years ago, me's fault. So
Yeah. So I'm gonna try and make an unarmed strike against this guy.
gotcha. Get him.
I don't have an unarmed strike. Oh wait, no, I do. So
They, in reaction to the attack, they are going to use full defense. They're going to up that AC, baby.
no. They don't want to be prone, do they?
They don't.
Why not? All right.
So selfish.
Not that kind of Friday.
18.
That
probably
misses.
Not. Yeah.
As Sunder rushes towards them and strikes, and they bring their shield up, brace themselves. There's a minor as it hits them, and they push back against it as Sunder pulls his hand back. Not hurt,
Right.
but he sort of clenches it as he loses feelings just briefly in his hand.
All right. He's gonna pull out a regular short sword and try and attack her again.
Gotcha.
Attack them. Him.
Who knows?
I don't know.
Get him. Him.
Who can say? Him. Attack him. 23.
That's a hit.
Hey, there we go. Yeah.
Strike
Take a
them, dealing
7.
7 points of damage.
All right.
Nice.
And second attack. Second and final attack.
Whoa! It's a crit!
Oh!
Woo! Bam.
That
There
deals
we go.
16 points of damage.
That was maximum damage. Hell yeah. Okay, that's gonna be him.
Alrighty. Clover goes next, but the Sentinel goes first.
Impossible.
Alright, they are going to draw their gunblade, and they're first going to take one sweep up towards Sunder with it.
No.
They
You don't know what you're doing.
They roll a 2,
See, you don't know what you're doing.
and then they're going to take the shield, and they're going to try to strike into Sunder with it. As they do, they roll a 26!
Oh my goodness.
They know how to use a shield, you see.
That's their only thing they know.
I carry
how
this
to
gunblade
use.
for the protection of others, because if I were to only use the shield, I would never lose.
Oh my god.
What?
Sunder takes
I'm gonna need you to explain that one.
7 damage, and
Ugh.
he is knocked prone.
That's Sunder's move. Sunder's move that he never gets to work.
They are then going to, as a bonus action, use their challenge. The challenge is going to be towards, we're going to say, against the Vogan. Vogan, they call you out, they look over towards you, they shoot you a look.
Oh no.
Make this charisma saving throw. You nat 20!
Oh!
He puts the hand up to me. This one's not even a challenge. Come and get me. To which you're like, whatever.
What? Did you not see me just deal with you like that guy over there?
In their mind, they're very scary.
I bet.
Clover, it is now your
Go
turn.
to the strike lance, and then you'll know scary.
All right, so after seeing all the damage that Cordiander took, she wants to cast Burdened Blood at 3rd level on Cordiander.
Okie dokie.
All right, which will give them, since it's at 3rd level, temporary hit points and 1 extra d6 per spell slot above level 1.
Yeah, you should have, there should be additional things in there for you to use. Oh, is it? It's not there at all. There's no things programmed. Okay, one sec. I will do that right away. So we go, you're casting it at 3rd, right, you said?
3rd, yeah.
So I'm just going to add 3 of these. Give me 1 second. I'll sort this out for you. Boom, boom, boom. 1. This will take me not but a moment. So 2d6. Click. Drop. Type temporary. Bonus. Your spellcasting ability, which for you is Wisdom, I believe. Drag this over here. This is for 2nd level. Wisdom. And then finally, the one that has 4d6 is going to be the one that you want. So go ahead and drag the heal for 4d6 over onto Cordiander. You give them 19 temporary hit points.
Awesome. And they're given enhanced fortitude. There was something else. Oh yeah, every time this creature makes an attack roll, they can
give up 5 to make attack with advantage, or 5 to negate disadvantage.
Yes,
Pretty good.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Izzy, you disconnected.
Yeah, I think my internet blipped for a second, and I was just waiting, like, I'm gonna get killed. It's gonna happen any second.
Does
now.
this
Every
happen
goddamn time.
like anytime outside Vestige?
Not really. Like, I wonder if, like,
Well, you're
like my
playing from
entire
home,
building
right?
is. Yeah, but like it's still not usually like an issue. Like I don't know, maybe it's because my entire building is on the same like plan.
Yeah.
Maybe the traffic is just higher on Saturdays.
Yeah. All right. So that's your action to cast that.
Yeah, bonus action. I want to do my Tinker Tech Wild Rocket at the big guy.
Okay. Could you share that in the chat real quick? Just click the button in the top right-hand corner of the ability when it's open and put it in the chat.
Yeah. Oh, why did it not? Did it do it?
It did not.
Should look like a little text bubble.
So if you click the shield beside the ability,
Like,
it opens it like a separate window for it, right?
oh, sorry.
Click the shield beside the ability.
Ah! I did that, but it's just rolling a die.
You're not clicking the shield.
So on the far right, there is a brown shield. It is the farthest right thing beside the ability.
That isn't broke. I am...
Okay, so it's... Hold on. When I
Oh,
say...
the little round wooden circle?
Yes.
Okay, sorry.
Click that, it'll open it up in a new window, and then beside the lock, there's a button that is on the top of it. Click that.
Okay.
Thank you. Alright, so bonus action, cool. So, go ahead, who are you firing it at?
The big guy.
So,
The
does this-
wallbuster.
could you target him for me real quick?
Yeah.
He's exactly the distance you want him to be? Cool. Okay, so there should be a button to make a ranged attack in that ability. Go ahead and click that.
Let's see. Resource. Cast attack ranged +7.
Yes, just click
There
the
we go.
button for attack.
Did it go through?
The button, not the thing that says +7. Click the button beside it.
The other
No,
button.
wrong button.
Dang
You
it.
got, you got a button that time, though.
Yep. So, you did need to do that. The button that says attack.
I see damage,
Up.
and then I see resources.
Between
Oh.
resources and damage.
But above that is Thunder Grenade.
So
I'm looking at Wild Rocket. It has resource, spin one Tinker Tech, and then it has cast, and then it has 4 damage. It doesn't
look beside.
have, like...
Look. Do you have the ability open? Like, did you click the magnifying glass?
Let's see. Oh, yeah, okay. Attack.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Nice!
There you
go.
go. We got there.
Thank
we,
you.
We got to a crit.
Thank you for your patience.
Okay, so so go ahead and pick whichever one of the damage options you want to deal. They all do slightly different types.
Let's see. We got fire, piercing, bludgeoning, and slashing. I know slashing won't work. Did you do fireball
fire.
before?
Yeah, use
Yeah.
fire. Fire worked on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You do 15 points. As you fire, you get a critical also because they are your... you wouldn't get favored enemy against them, but you bam. Actually, where are those both coming from? Right, because Hunter's critical. Cool, yes, you got it. 15, you do 15 points of damage. Heckin', it all goes through, and because they are no more than one size category larger than you, is there a button to knock them prone? Is there one that says like effect prone? I can throw that onto myself actually.
Yes, they
Bonk.
would be knocked prone.
Where are you? Where are you effects?
I don't know.
Oh, Lord, he's in
I'm
forward
lost and
now.
I'm scared.
So, go ahead and describe to me what you just did.
So she cast Bird and Blood on Cordiander, and then she looked directly at the big guy, thinking that one's gonna cause trouble. And she's like, "Not today!" And then she zoops that. Or wait, no, she has to shoot it, right?
However you
Constructed
want to
by-
rationalize the rocket, you can let me know.
Yeah. You know, I think she wants to slingshot that rocket.
You
She
cobbled
takes her.
it. Go ahead.
Yeah, she takes the slingshot off her belt, and then she takes a few knickknacks out of her bag, and then she assembles them. She makes direct eye contact with it and says, "Not today," and shoots that boy right at him.
I think Clover is a Ratchet and Clank character.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you fire it at it. As you fire this small metallic casing towards them, like a small outer shell detaches, and then a small little thruster ignites, and it blasts forward faster. It strikes them, explodes in a tiny grenade-sized explosion that hits them just well enough in the head that it causes them to reach for their one singular eye port, and they fall backwards, hitting the ground. There is a tremor within 10 feet of them as their weight collapses down.
And then she's gonna use her her movement to go like kind of just right behind this corner.
Alrighty. Where you go ahead and where are you moving? There you go. Boom.
Yeah.
All right.
Can't
It is
shoot me if I'm on this side of the alley.
Cordiander's turn. Cordiander is going to extend
up.
their arm blade. They're going to rush out. The rifle goes back into their arm. The blade on the other arm extends outwards. They slide in to be at about waist height, and they strike upwards toward the family sentinel. They're going to use designated target on them as well. So you are designated, my boy. And then they are going to make 2 attacks against them. 3 attacks. They're going to make 3 attacks against them.
Is designated target like Hunter's Mark or something?
It is basically the same thing as favorite enemy, except they pick them as they attack.
Oh, neat.
They strike, they hit. The arm blade cuts into them. The sentinel takes 11 points of damage. I'm just gonna delineate this. We're just gonna roll 2 more attack rolls just right away. This one misses, and the next one hits. They'll strike again. They cut into them again, dealing at 13 points of damage, then sort of slide to a stop in front of the wallbuster, who they then get back up onto their feet. And they are going to look towards the wallbuster, and they are going to use their collective target feature, which... Oh, wait, no. Are they a designated target? Hold on. Can they do that? Can they have you guys help them? Oh, they can't. They're not going to do that. They'll do that in the future, at a future time.
I would gladly help Coriander.
Flux, you are on deck, but the wallbuster stands. It's true.
No.
Now that they
Does he
have
unleash the stored energy.
Now that they have, they are still steaming, but the creaking that came with their armor seems to have stopped.
Oh, you're right. It does take 3 turns for Bide to take effect.
It sure does, Shan.
Yeah.
They're going to take a step towards Vogan.
Hmm.
And Vogan, my guy, my little dude, it's going to
I
make
am a
3
little dude.
weapon attacks against you.
Just a little guy.
They bring up their hammer and they strike down towards you.
I'm just a little guy!
The first one misses you.
Okay.
It slams into the ground, leaving a dent in the floor as
Too
you
little.
duck to the
Can't
side.
get me.
This one hit you.
Fuck!
But he's so little.
I will deflection this one.
Okay. So taking half damage. I'll hit half. Just mark off the points.
Yeah.
It strikes you for...
Oh, jeez.
Oh, that was low. 8 points of damage by the end of it.
Oh, jeez. Scorpion Mark is gone.
And Scorpion Mark is gone.
Oh no.
He may have rolled 2 1s and a 9, but you also rolled a 1, so...
Yeah. No,
Everything
low
in
rolls
balance.
for everyone. Everything, yeah.
He looks
Of
around.
course. Makes
Bosh, are you
sense.
here?
Hush.
He's then going to
Fight
make
me, Bosh.
one final Great Hammer attack against you.
Me?
Maybe
Okay.
the last he'll ever make.
Damn! Ooh, that's the one that you should have... That's a crit.
Runic Shield.
All right.
Or, wait, no, Cloud Rune.
To redirect it.
Yeah, at the Sentinel.
Is there a save that comes with this? There isn't, is there? It just works?
No, there's not. It just does it.
Oh! As he
Sorry,
strikes...
Sentinel.
He, pulls back the massive hammer, that the head of which is, Vogan-sized, swings it towards you, and as it hits you, there's just a rune that appears in the air that stops it, and as it does, the same rune appears on the side of the Sentinel. They are struck by... Oh, gee, I wonder if this is gonna fucking... Oh, I actually should have
crit,
doubled
right?
that. It doesn't matter. Even the normal hit would have killed them. There's the same effect hits the side of them, and there's just a sudden as they are just hit back and fly down the hallway, as if some invisible hook had pulled them down. The Wallbuster looks over towards that happening. It kind of brings one of its hands up, scratches its head briefly, then looks back to you, pulls the hammer back to see that you're still there and unhurt, and then looks back the other direction again.
I got magical powers, bitch.
Flux, it's your turn.
You didn't want to fuck with me.
All right. Okay. I'm gonna try and get a little closer to the action here, and
Get in there.
Miriam, you're on deck.
You know what, Flux? Get in there, punch him in the face. Use
I
your
don't
fist
know.
to drive it through his skull.
Look, I'm not Morg. That is not the optimal strategy for me personally. There's only so much I can be expected to do. I think I'm just gonna use my gun.
Not as cool as your face,
Science
but
and
I
this
guess
gun
that's
I found.
fine.
I'm just gonna shift him onto a better space. There we go.
Clover's eyes sparkle.
Yeah, aim my gun that, Clover would see is basically just like a flintlock pistol with a magic wand sticking out of the barrel. And just gives like a machine gun, like a burst of firebolt lasers, I guess.
Flower opens on the front of it.
Yeah, I've altered the effects to make it look more like a flower blooming.
Yes.
Was the frame built using? Was he hitting me from like 10 feet away, or was he 5 feet away?
He got right up to you.
Okay. Oh!
Oh my god!
He is still fighting effectively recklessly, despite losing the benefit of having what he had before. That's a crit.
Hell yeah! Okay.
Yeah, boy.
I can't see. Are they attacking the one that I made prone?
He
Yes,
got up,
but he stood.
yeah.
Why the?
Holy shit! What?
I hit the wrong button. I'm sorry. Fireball and firebolt are
You
very
got a bit
close.
excited, I think.
Adding that
I'm
flower really
just
helped.
gonna give them back some hit points real quick. Go ahead and hit the critical button and roll firebolt for me, would you?
Holy god!
I'm so sorry. I got everyone so excited.
I was like, what the fuck was that?
Flux
Way
is
too
an
many.
ultra fire dart.
That's way too many dice. Okay, making sure. Firebolt. Yes. That's
Nah, do
the
that
button.
again.
Set phaser to bolt.
Oh my god, that's still a lot.
Yes!
That's almost as much.
That's a cantrip.
What? I'm curious about where those all came from.
I have 3d10 from just firebolt, like just normal.
An arcane
Oh, because it's a
And then I have
cantrip and you're in the
open fire.
right. Because it's just sorry. I mean, in my brain, I'm sorry. I kind of lost track. I for some reason thought we were doing scorching ray, so I was waiting for like the one die. Yeah, no, totally. That makes total sense. You did 64 points. You almost did as much with that as the critical
what I was
fireball
saying.
would have done. Yeah.
What the hell?
You fire it towards them, it hits them, there is an explosion, and on their shoulder, a chunk of the metal that constitutes their left shoulder is like, not gone, but melted with like a track along it where the firebolt struck them.
Oh my god.
Oh,
It's like that thing in anime where like, wherever you see like a mountain that has like a hole in it.
And the size
Like-
a perfect hole, yeah.
Yeah.
just bored right through
For
it.
some reason, the rest of the mountain's not collapsing down to fill it, it's just
Yep.
perfectly there and stable.
Yeah.
Oh,
Defying
yeah.
physics.
All right, I think that is my turn.
Miriam!
Impractical, but cool as fuck.
Miriam, you are on I skipped you, Miriam.
It's my turn now. I'll
Miriam,
go
it's
ahead and
you.
do that.
Vogan, you're on deck.
Don't do what I think you're gonna do.
What are you gonna do?
He's not a construct. It's not gonna. It's fine. Inflict wounds, 3rd level.
Let's do
God
it!
damn it.
God.
You can do it.
I swear to
Why?
19 or 20, please.
You got
I'll take an
advantage.
18.
Don't be immune to necrotic. Don't be
Don't.
immune to necrotic.
God. I don't
so
like
that's
Logan's silence right
First,
now.
second, third. That goes
That's
there.
He knows it
and-
hit. I got nothing to say. You strike, you reach your hand out and hit it. As you do, you pump necrotic energy into it. And it takes 29 points of damage.
Oh, okay, good.
I was like, Flux could take it, so I figured you'd work on you.
Let's go.
Hey, Aaron.
What?
There's something I'd like you to tell me.
Okay.
Do you know what the name of the show is?
What?
You know what we're playing right now?
Oh my god.
Do you have any bonus actions that can hurt things?
Is it? Now, correct me if I'm wrong. The blessing you got a long time ago. Am I wrong in remembering that it made Vicious Mockery a bonus action?
I don't remember. I know it made it stronger. I don't know if it made it the bonus action.
Let's say it does.
Enhanced Vicious Mockery. No, it's not there. I'm going to check your Charm of Restoration. I'm probably wrong about this. Capture your diligence charisma modifier.
Oh, Miriam cast a spell within 5 feet of me. I'm going to take an attack of opportunity on him.
No, it's not. I was remembering incorrectly.
Yeah.
It's years ago, so fair. Cool. Okay, continue.
All right. Well, you have beautiful eye, and that's me.
Alrighty. That puts us at the unconscious Imperator's turn, which means Vogan.
Hooray! I'm gonna beat up. I'm gonna beat up the big boy.
Beat up.
Kick 'em.
I'm gonna beat up.
Hey,
I'm
so
gonna just
grid is only
start
supposed
swinging.
to last till the end of your turn, right?
Yes.
So it keeps lasting the entire round. I think I'm gonna go in and change its state thing. Remove end of turn. So that should be remove. Where are you?
Apologies if I've been doing more damage than I should.
You have. I don't much care though.
Good.
So it should be remove end of any turn is the slider. That should be just remove end of turn. Weird. Okay, good. You're good.
Okay. Longsword of Eruption! Yeah!
You hit.
Nice.
And since you're doing some fire damage on top of this, the slashing damage is completely reduced down to nothing. I feel the need to ask, how do you want to do this?
That was all slashing damage. I didn't add any
Was it
fire
all
onto
slashing
it.
damage? Well,
Yeah.
then in that case, here's the fun thing about that. There's no fire. Here's the cool thing. So it is reduced by 10 to 1.
Oh my god.
So I repeat, how do you want to do this? But how do you want to do this with the caveat that only the slightest bit of your attack actually had purchase? How do you want to do this with the caveat of it was that did it in?
Does he have like a shield or something? Or what is he?
He does not. He is just made of armor.
Oh, fuck. I like to think like he's got this thick plate of whatever material like on his chest or whatever. He slashes along it, but like this, like just the tip of the sword like slashes a bit of his forehead or something, and that's what takes him down.
As you do, you strike upwards, you drag the blade up along his armor. It does nothing. There is just like a painful just as it squeaks up the metal. He looks down at it, and then all of a sudden, as it goes up above his collar, it snaps upward, almost elastically, hits him in the chin, and there's just a and his head goes back, and he wobbles and falls backwards.
Do we want to keep that guy alive too, or do we?
We need one of them alive.
Flux would appreciate it.
Maybe
But he
not.
also understands if
Could
it's
that have been
dangerous.
non-lethal? Then
Sure,
just a non-lethal hit to the chin.
Sure.
Cool. All right. Cool. Family members I can give a shit about, but a frame builder. You know, I'm in charge of saving all of the frame built now, so I have to do what I can. It's Vogan's responsibility alone.
Yeah.
All right, and that's
Do a good job.
That's initiative
Put
breaking.
upon him by his new patron.
As you guys look at the two that you have taken captive, one of which, good luck restraining. I'm excited to find out how you plan to stop him from immediately being hostile again as soon as he wakes up. As you guys do that, as we have passed 3 hours, and I've already made peace with the fact that we're going to have at least one more game with Katie. I would say, as you guys prepare to interrogate the people that you have just encountered, we are going to break from there. And we are going to resume that next time. And since we have no game next week, that means we will resume this game on the 9th. Quickly, Katie, are you here on the 9th?
Let me look at my schedule.
Cool. While you're looking at that,
I'm 99, yeah.
we pull out to one final image of a bit deeper into the facility of a darkened hallway, lights flickering as a black-clad figure drags a maimed but living body behind them, yelling, as this black-clad, hooded figure that has most of their body covered, but bare feet that appear to be the feet of a panther, as opposed to a humanoid, pulls this somewhat disturbed, somewhat crying out and in agony, but also somewhat delirious family member who has a leg removed and an arm removed and cauterized, just pulling them behind them, leaving a streak of blood as they pull them down a hallway towards a large open area. We leave with that image as lights flicker and go out by one as they pass by.
Message got a lot fucking
Oh.
more violent.
Also, yes, I can be here on the night.
Cool.
Yeah.
Bam. Good.
Yay!
So I guess I got to tell all the other players they are not back immediately next month. You know what? The first one took the 3 games I thought it would. It's fine if this one takes an extra one or an extra 2. That's pretty good for me.
Then Carrie and I won't be around on the 16th. So.
Huh.
Because you have heard about this before.
Yes, I know. I just forgot until just this moment. In that
We'll
case,
get it all resolved next time.
in that
Hopefully
case,
we
we'll
finish
see
next
what
time.
we're doing on the 16th. We may have to do something else that day.
Woo!
All right. Woo! Things work out stupid. Yeah.
Oh, I get to play more with my friends.
Just
All
be really
this
slow on the
wins.
9th, and then we'll have Cody come in and Jaeger Vogan for the 16th. And then we'll finish this on the 16th, and then you'll be back for the 23rd. And he'll be like, yeah, we succeeded at what?
We did it. Why are we in jail?
We did it.
Where's
Woo!
my
What
dad?
happened? Sorry, I was in a bit of a stupor.
How we in the robot? How did we get in the robot?
I'm high on fish. Sorry.
All right.
The fish
To
are
the
low,
chat,
you
I
know?
see your suggestion. No, that wouldn't really fix the problem. That would just move the problem around. Heckin'. So we'll leave it as it normally is going to be. Next week is off, and then we'll be back on the 9th. I also, frankly, am tired from this month and need next week off. I demand it from my boss. Boss, can I have it off? Sure. Cool.
Well, Aaron's in charge of the streams, so
Not this one.
You think he'd give me that kind of power?
Let's run credits.
if he were smart, he would.
So much happened. Oh my gosh.
And where's my credit button? Credits. Boss is
Miriam, that
Logan
was,
with
like,
a big fake
really
mustache.
lewd.
Yes.
It was really fucking lewd trying to hold Quiver's hand like that. What the fuck, Miriam?
Bad guy's a big cat. He's a big cat boy.
Out here gripping nucks. Haven't even kissed yet.
Shit. Oh my god.
Oh my
what?
God.
That's crazy.
I'd like to go to Area V1 next time.
Take another shot at that.
V1.
So it's a
Said that
6.
That's a V, clearly.
That is an
Sorry,
I.
VI. VI. There we go.
That is a
Even I know that's a 6, Vogan.
Why is it written on the ground?
It's not. Shut up. Just like you're not standing on fucking IV.
Oh, there's a 4 here.
Oh, now it's a 4.
No, that says IV. This must be a medical district.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And I don't know if you noticed, Vogan, it said I on the way in.
I didn't.
A lot of rooms. Gotta keep them labeled. Shut up. Knew someone pointed out. Knew someone would just be like, oh, we're just on the ground.
Amazing.
That's a VI and this is a 4.
There's one moment of hope that it's not gonna happen, and boom. There it is.
Boop, there it is.
Hey, whoop, there it is.
Hey,
Oh, God, new Miriam's so fucking pretty.
It's true.
I want his robes. I want that to be my pajamas.
Parody version of our closing scene. The lights flicker as that individual pulls a body down into the darkness, and as it flickers, in the last little bits of light, the light goes on for just a moment. It's just Fosh just standing absentmindedly in the middle of
Fish.
light flickers. He's gone.
oh my god.
Big reverb on his voice, but he sounds far away.
Fish.
But Fosh has been dead for 50 years.
Inception.
Or fucking, what was it, Izzy, apparently? The spelling is like blam.
Oh yeah,
Blam.
apparently it's officially like a Bram.
Blam.
Like BRAM,
Bram.
right?
That's incorrect, actually.
It's awful. I hate it, and I
Yeah.
refuse to accept it.
You're
It's
wrong.
blah.
You're wrong.
It's blah.
Actually, it's
It's
blah.
Blah.
Come on, get your
Alright.
shit together. It's blah. Come on.
You enjoying your deep lore experiences with Fosh?
I am. I love whatever's happening over there. and I would
Knowing I am
prefer-
not the sort to make things up for a joke, are you enjoying your deep lore bits with Fosh?
Some eldritch being or something? I don't know what the hell is going on. Why did
To
he
be
pick
fair,
me?
literally anytime we're like, wouldn't it be cool if Fosh was here? They were around.
He's always fucking. He
Oh my
gave
God.
you the fish. He always fucking tried to cook stuff that you liked. Fosh has always liked you.
Fosh,
But
Fosh
why
apparated
Vogan?
in a
Specifically.
town 2 days away
What did
to give
Vogan
you
do
fish.
to? What did Vogan do to earn
Fosh
his...
has always been there when you need him. Against the odds. Against all certainty. Ever you needed food, he happened to be swimming up the stream to where you
He
were.
did.
Huh.
Against
I'm
all
scared.
statistical probabilities.
What
The
the
Fosh
fuck?
should not be able to provide fish,
Look
but
at
the
all those
Fosh does not
flexes.
care.
I can't wait to like go into town. It's like, hey, do you know about Fosh? And they're gonna be like, who?
Who's Fosh?
Gosh.
Fosh has been dead for 80
Fish
years.
monger?
Yeah, right.
You go back to like his fish stall, it's decrepit and like collapsing.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But it
Fosh was lost in the Great War.
Yeah.
Just a statue.
Fish.
Moss and vines growing off
His
of
grave
it.
is here, along with an epithet containing his final words.
Fish.
It's just fish, all lowercase, too many eyes.
Yeah.
Well, they even spelled it right.
And everybody else in the group is like, yeah, Vogan, it's always been like this.
Yeah.
What
you
are you
don't
talking about? I'm
The
not
restaurant
crazy.
has always been shut down.
You're crazy.
He's been watching over you since you got here. You met your allies at his fish shack. He collected the remains of the Hydra, brought it to you, gave you nourishment. He's where you need
Vogan-
him to be.
Vogan smells burnt toast.
Yeah.
Somebody needs a
Vogan
fish
has
stand.
a seizure.
If you guys weren't in the cauldron, I'd make a joke that, like, I don't know, Fosh is like Scandal or something, but that's just not likely.
Oh my god, if it's fucking Scandal messing with Vogan again.
So good.
God damn, stay away!
All right.
He doesn't need more
You invited
chaotic
him into the
beings.
mansion. You spoke of fish.
Does speaking of fish just invite him in?
Speak of the fish, and the Fosh shall appear. Everybody knows
Oh
that.
my god.
Oh my god, the urban legend.
This is standard stuff, Vogan.
What
Yeah.
the fuck?
You say fish
Even I
three,
know about
you
the
say
legend of the
fish
Fosh.
3 times into a mirror, he will appear.
It's terrifying.
Yes. There's like a shower curtains pulled back.
Yeah.
He was just in the bathtub.
Lights flicker, thunderclap. Ah, fish! All right, I think the credits have gone on long enough. We're gonna stop this week. I'm going to hit stop recording and not stop streaming. I like to dote on my, I like to dote on my imperfections, so I left the irregular cutoff in the last one. So you two, we will see you guys not next week, but the week after. Have a good end of when will this go up on YouTube? Wednesday. Have a good end of August. See you in September.
Later.
Bye.
Bye.
See you in 2 weeks.
Goodbye.
Fosh art.